Tejon Sparks. Mother Gabriel Sparks, Father Johnny Borkins, and Brother Tejon Sparks. Eduardo Hernandez. Escorted by Eduardo and Sylvia Hernandez, Carlos Hernandez, Enzo Hernandez, and Samantha Hernandez. Keelan Chan. Escorted by Lisa and Liam Chan. Lennon Phipps. Escorted by Amber Phipps, Chris Phipps, Leslie Phipps, Brother Peyton Phipps, Sister Olivia Phipps, Danners Wiley. Escorted by Scotland Wiley and Amy Massuth and Amber Lay. Grayson Ballman. Escorted by Jessica Frizzell and Ryan Ballman, Reagan, David, and Kinley Ballman. Ricardo Gonzalez. Escorted by Raul Araceli, Miriam, Rafael, Maggie, and Rudy Gonzalez. Ronnie Stillwell. Escorted by Larry and Stacy Stillwell. Nick Thompson. Escorted by Will and Vicky Thompson, Alex and Jordan Thompson. Mackenzie Reed. Escorted by Marty and Cindy Reed. Alvaro Vargas. Escorted by Jason and Cassie Robinson. Isaac Cooper. Escorted by Aaron and Michelle Cooper and Lily Cooper. Jaime Ayala. Escorted by Gisela, Alexi, and Jose Ayala. Caden Peterson. Escorted by Celeste Peterson. Alexis Castillo. Escorted by Daisy and Cesar Acosta. Miguel Sanchez Quiroz. Escorted by Ofelia Quiroz, Daisy Garcia, Jasmine Sanchez, and Francisco Sanchez. Junior Flores. Escorted by Alexander Hortensia Bonilla and Janetti Flores. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to your 2021 Springdale Bulldog football players. And now introducing the 2021 Springdale Cheer Team. Laura Fernandez. Escorted by Teresa and Valerie Fernandez. Laura has been a member of the SHS cheer team for 4 years. Her favorite memory is going to nationals in Orlando and getting to go to Disney World. After high school, Laura plans to go to cosmetology school. Senior Laura Fernandez. Brianna Necessary. Escorted by Brian, Vicky, and Hunter. Brianna has been a member of the SHS cheer team for 3 years. Her favorite memory is going to nationals in Orlando and getting to go to Disney World. After high school, Brianna plans include going to the Career Academy of Hair Design and getting her esthetician license and hopes to one day open her own salon. Senior Brianna Necessary. Senior Henry Keju. Escorted by Natalie Sells and Joelle Calderon. Henry has been a member of the SHS cheer team for 1 year, but has cheered for a total of 3 years. His favorite memory is the bus rides to and away games, always getting turnt. After high school, Henry plans to attend a 4-year university. Senior Henry Keju. Taylor Davis. Taylor is escorted by Ashley and Stephen Ivy. Taylor has been a member of the SHS cheer team for 3 years. Her favorite memory is going to away games. After high school, Taylor plans to attend a historically black college or university to study forensic science or sociology. Senior Taylor Davis. Paola Laguna. Paola is escorted by Maria Laguna and Roberto Alvarez. Paola has been a member of the SHS cheer team for 1 year. She was previously on dance for 2 years. Her favorite memory was attending her first cheer competition this year and winning overall best cheer. After high school, Paola plans to attend Stanford University and go into the medical field. Senior Paola Laguna. Did I skip somebody? No. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand for the 2021 Springdale cheer team. And now introducing the 2021 Springdale High School Pom Squad. Bachelor? Adriana Bachelor-Bissell. Adriana has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is placing 4th at state her sophomore year. Adriana plans to major in biology at an out-of-state college while also enrolling in the Navy. She's being escorted tonight by Jeanette Bachelor. Senior Adriana Bachelor-Bissell. Diana Perez. Diana has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is getting 4th place in hip-hop at state her sophomore year. She plans to go to college and study to be an ultrasound technician and maybe continue studio dance. She's being escorted tonight by Junior Reyna, Senior Diana Perez. Frida Lamas. Frida has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is going to state with an amazing team and getting 4th place in hip-hop. Frida plans to go to the University of Arkansas and major in elementary education and be a kindergarten teacher. She's been escorted tonight by Marcelo and Erica Llamas. Senior Frida Llamas. I don't know if it's L or... Gabby Ramos. I think it's Ramos. Gabby has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is placing 4th in hip-hop at state. Gabby plans to go to UCA and get a biology degree and become a surgical technician. She is being escorted tonight by her siblings, Jesse, Kelly, Jacinto, and Jade. Senior Gabby Ramos. Henry Keju. Henry is a first-year member of the Pom Squad, and this is also his first year to try dance. His favorite memory is playing the game called How About You at one of our summer practices. Henry plans to go to college and become a nurse. He's being escorted tonight by Natalie Sells and Joel Calderon. Senior Henry Keju. Jesse Martinez. Jesse has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. His favorite memory is performing during halftime at games. Jesse plans to pursue a career as a patrol officer. He's being escorted tonight by Brooke Lockhart and Marjay Hignite. Senior Jesse Martinez. Jocelyn Martinez Benitez. Jocelyn has been a member of the Pom Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is going to state and watching the other teams perform. Jocelyn plans to go to college and major in marketing and eventually create her own cosmetic brands. She's being escorted tonight by Coach Gillespie, Senior Jocelyn Martinez Benitez. Madison Davis. Madison has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is all of it and just being with the team. Madison plans to attend college in New York City to major in theater and acting and minor in political science and become an actress. She's being escorted tonight by Jade Ward and Caroline Young. Madison Davis. Maddie Stephen. Maddie has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is everything because it's always been enjoyable. Maddie plans to go to college and become a social worker. She's being escorted tonight by her mother, Catherine Stephen. Senior Maddie Stephen. Natalie Ramirez. Natalie has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is state competition her sophomore year and watching her teammates perform. Natalie plans to pursue a bachelor's degree to become an ultrasound technician and also pursue a job as a freelance makeup artist. She is being escorted tonight by Kathia Osorio and Giselle Ramirez. Senior Natalie Ramirez. Tatiana Aru. Tatiana has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is getting to dance with her best friends, Jessica. Tatiana plans to go to NWAC, then transfer to the University of Arkansas and become a physical therapist. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Ronald Aru. Senior Tatiana Aru. Vanessa Delgado. Vanessa has been a member of the Palm Squad for 2 years. Her favorite memory is going to football and basketball games and cheering on our teams. Vanessa plans to go to college to major in business and minor in agriculture and proceed to culinary school. She's being escorted tonight by Albert and Amanda Delgado, Albert Delgado Jr., and Nick and Elizabeth Gonzalez. Senior Vanessa Delgado. Jessica Arahu. Jessica has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years. Her favorite memory is cheering and performing at the pep rallies and going to state her sophomore year. Jessica plans to attend college and pursue a career as a neonatal nurse. She is being escorted tonight by Leonardo and Maria Araujo. Senior Jessica Araujo. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to the 2021 Springdale High School Palm Squad. When? Well, I have to wait till they get off the field. Oh, so it was in my truck, huh?
Yeah, it's falling down. Remember something fell? People were supposed to go after they get off the field. Well, it says right here, Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, and then your cheer.
Listen,
Okay,
Kelly.
Perfect.
Listen,
Good.
Kelly.
I'm glad you
She knows.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
So I've been doing competition barbecue for 15 years. The last 10 years we've been in catering, and then the last 2 years we've started a fundraising business using barbecue to raise money for kids. schools, churches, organizations, anybody that needs to raise money. We use barbecue to do that, kind of following our passion, helping others. We just started raising money for the career and technical education classes at Springdale Public Schools, for the Springdale Athletic Foundation and then the Springdale Education Foundation. So we started that program last week. We're about 4 days into it and it's been going great. We've got a lot of people supporting kids and supporting the foundations, and getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's coming up around the corner, so we're selling smoked turkeys and smoked hams to raise money for those groups.
I think first of all, the product is number one, delicious and award-winning, and you have somebody from the community who's raised children in this community that wants to give back. I mean, that's an amazing thing in itself. And then you partner it with the schools, and then you partner it with students who need the funds to be able to compete and travel and see the world in a different way. I mean, it's just a win-win. That's what career and technical education is all about.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure. The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principal Jason Jones, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the Bulldogs Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. Hi atop Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium for the Super Bowl. Tonight's 7A West conference matchup between the Southside Mavericks and your Springdale Bulldogs. Don't have to build this one up very much. It's win or go home. One set of seniors is going to play their last varsity football game tonight. Somebody's going to get to play next week in Central Arkansas. Let's bring in Drew Barrett, my partner for the season. And, Drew, you and I have been sitting here for about 30 minutes talking about this game, and it's just not a game you have to build up very much. I mean, this is it. It's win or go home.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Like you said, the talk around the team, around town has been, like you said, Super Bowl. It's been win or go home. It's something's got to give. It's insert football cliche here type of game where a lot is on the line. Still looking for that second conference win. Thought you might have a few shots earlier in the year to get it. Unfortunately, you're here in this spot. So is Southside, and winner gets to go on to Central Arkansas. And we've talked about it before. Once you pick up that second win, you get in the playoffs. Anything can happen.
Yep.
We see it every single year. Some team coming out of nowhere, barely squeaks in the playoffs, and they make a run. And Springdale has the makeup to be that magical team, right? We've talked about it so many times that I feel like people might think that I'm a broken record talking about shooting yourselves in the foot. The small little mental mistakes. If you had a nickel for every time I said mental mistakes this year, you'd be a very, very rich man by now. So if Springdale can make it into the playoffs and play a little bit better, more disciplined football, anything can happen. But it has to start here tonight. We talked about it. Southside kind of in the same boat as Springdale. They make a lot of mental mistakes. They have shot themselves in the foot throughout the season, but they've got speed, they've got players, and Springdale's got to play as close to their best game of the year here to pull it out, but we know that they can.
Both teams come in 1-8 on the year. Southside got the win over Heritage. Springdale gets the win over Heritage. Winner tonight, as Drew said, is going to move on to Central Arkansas. Kim Dameron, the head coach at Southside, in his second year, 3-17 overall. They were 2-9 a year ago. A lot of you know him as the former head coach at Rogers. He was the head coach at Eastern Illinois, made it through the college ranks, coming back to high school football to sort of end his career. And you're right. You look at Southside from just a physical standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, they got dudes. Their quarterback, Sorg, is 6'5". They list him at 6'5". David Sorg, he can sling it a little bit. They've got a young running back core, and we're going to talk a lot about Amari Tucker, number 2. He reminds me a lot of Davon Sparks.
Yeah.
And
small but shifty.
Exactly.
Got some speed.
Where Southside has fallen down is A, on the offensive line, and B, defensively. They have really struggled to stop the run, which sort of plays into what Springdale's going to try and do tonight, which is to line up and just sort of maul that Southside defense. Last year's game was a classic. 29-22 the final. Springdale wins it. Had a 15-play drive that kind of breached the third quarter into the fourth quarter, got them a lead, and then Springdale held on, then went on to the playoffs. Same situation here. The good news for Springdale is you've been here before. Last couple of years, coming down to the last game of the year.
You know how to win it.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in this situation. So the butterflies should be, I don't want to say not there, but a little less obvious.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, also, you bring in the emotion of senior night, of the fact that somebody is going to hang up the pads for the last time tonight. And, both of us played high school football, and you remember that last time. You remember the time that you took off that helmet and you never brought it back on. So emotions will be high. It's just which team can keep those emotions in check and use them in a positive way. There's a thing. You can play amped, and you want to play amped, and you want to play wild, and you want to play fast, but you want to do that in a smart way. It's a team that can play off of their emotions the best and the smartest way possible. And you talk about Southside basically getting gashed all season on the ground. That's where Springdale, makes their bread and butter with the Landon Phipps show, with the drop back QB draws, with Davon Sparks, cutting up in the inside or taking it out on the edges. If they can run the ball, that fits perfectly into what Springdale likes to do and what they do best.
Southside's won the toss. They are going to defer, so Springdale's going to get the football first, and that means Landon Phipps. You talked about him, Landon on the year. He is starting to compile some serious numbers here, averaging about 84 yards rushing per game. He's got 11 TDs on the ground, 59% through the air, almost just over 1,000 yards, plus the 4 touchdowns. And look, we can talk about all of the strategic things you want to do. A couple of things that Springdale's got to eliminate tonight. Penalties are number one. You're -7 in the turnover margin.
Yeah.
That's got to change tonight.
That's hurt you so much.
Yeah, Southside's explosive. They score a lot of points. They throw the ball a lot. What they haven't been able to do through 9 weeks is defend. And if you're Springdale, shorten the game, and we've talked about it all year, shorten the game, condense the game, control the clock, and you should be okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do, have the long, methodical drives, wear down this defense, who, let's face it, that isn't very good to begin with. And if you can take the wind out from them quick, then it could be a long night for Southside, and that's exactly what you want to do here for Springdale.
This team, this series, has gone Southside's way since the split in 06. 7 wins in 10 tries for the Southside Mavericks. Last time they got together was here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium in the first round of the state playoffs back in 2018, a 42-35 win for Southside. Dogs come onto the field for the final time here at home in the 2021 football season. It's a banged-up unit. A lot of guys down there in civvies. But this team's going to give it their best shot tonight. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I want to welcome in our TV partners, KXNA. Appreciate having them along all year long as we play here in the final game of 2021. And, after last season, the COVID season in 2020, we got the whole season in to come back and have fans in the stands and, everybody can kind of sit and have a good time here
Have
on Friday
that
night.
great high school
It's just so much fun to have that experience back.
Oh, it really is. It's one of the ways that, we as a community and as people heal from everything that's happened over the last few years during the pandemic and everything else that has gone in the craziness that is the 20s of the 2000s here. So it's great to have the fans back. I know the players love it. Parents love it. I mean, just being able here not to worry about and just get to enjoy watching their kids play a game that they love.
So Southside's going to kick it off. Springdale will get the ball first. David De La Souce will have it teed up back deep for Springdale. Looks like we've got Tajon Sparks and Davon Sparks. Springdale looking to get a big return here, get this thing started early. Again, glad you're here on the Bulldog Sports Network. The Super Bowl for 2021 is about to get underway. Dogs and the Mavs are underway. Kick's going to go far side. It's going to be Davon at the 4. This is Davon Sparks, crosses the 20. He's going to get out near the 25-yard line. That's where Springdale will start. Landon Phipps, again, the quarterback. Across the front for the Dogs, it'll be Gio Alvarez at left tackle, Maurice Olvera at left guard, Alvaro Vargas, he's the center, Gustavo Perez at the right guard. Right tackle is going to be Isaac Cooper. That group has played almost every game this year. Tight ends will be Colby Fisher. Ronnie Stillwell will drop down there, Mackenzie Reed as well. Running back, Davon Sparks, averaging about 87 yards per game, leads the team in that category. Wide receivers, Junior Reyna, Danners Wiley, Chris Cortez. All right, first play of the ball game. Springdale going to come out in the shotgun. They're going to try a reverse, and now we've got a fumble in the backfield. It's going to be picked up by Davon at the 15. Now he's going to try and make guys miss. In trouble.
Oh, we got to turn up. Turn up.
And Davon's going to go down back at the 12-yard line. So Springdale tries a little razzle-dazzle on the first play of the ball game. It's not going to work. It's going to be a big loss back to the 12-yard line. So a 13-yard loss on first down. And now Springdale behind the sticks and now is forced to do something that they don't really like to do, which is to throw the football.
Yeah.
Team comes in averaging just 126 yards per game.
And with that play, just a simple reverse, but almost a flip pass. And I hate the flip passes, either forwards or backwards. If you're that close, hand it off. Make the ball change secure.
Landon's going to take off on the quarterback power. And he's going to get picked up at the 15-yard line and dropped. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup. Zachary Medlin on the tackle for Southside. It's going to bring up third down and long. We'll call it third down. And the line that makes the 35, so third down and 20. And certainly not the way that Springdale wanted to start the football game behind the sticks.
No, not the exact way that you wanted to start the game, but still plenty. I don't even know why I was going to say plenty of time. We just started the game here. So a little blimp, but still time to get back into your offense and hopefully see if you can't make a big play here.
4 wide receivers set. Landon's going to attempt his first pass of the ball game. Going to try the out on the far side. Chris Cortez with the 35. First down, 40, 45, 50, 45-yard line is going to be bumped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. First down, Springdale.
Great job there by Cortez to recognize that they're playing man and really sell that go cut back here to the right side. Landon Phillips saw him all the way, kind of stared him down a little too much. That's one of my big things is looking off and controlling your eyes. But good pass there and great run by Cortez on the end.
47-yard pickup gets Springdale to the 38-yard line. Clock's running, 10-10 to go first quarter. Glad you're with us here on senior night here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. It's a double tight end set. Davon now alongside Landon in the shotgun. They'll give it to Davon. He's got room, 35-yard line. He's going to be wrestled down close to the 30. It's going to be about an 8-yard pickup. It'll bring up second and short.
Good run. Like we said, methodical drives. Don't need to pick it all up in once. Now you did that last play because, you had third and a mile. But now you're back into manageable type of field position, just, chip away. And that's a great run there on first down to pick up 6, 7.
After this play, we'll set the Southside defense. Springdale going to go same formation, power set. Davon alongside. Same play. Davon Sparks, 30-yard line, first down yardage, 25. And he'll get the first down back at the 23. The Southside defense across the front, it's Cage Castling, 97. Hayden Hurst is 98. John Parkinson is 89. The linebackers, Jabe Lovett, 56. Dimitri Lloyd, he's good, 15. Gavin Grant, number 8. And Caden Kuykendall is 31. The backfield, you've got Key and Medlin on the corners. Dingle and Williams, the safeties. So it's first down, 10. Ball is placed at the 23. Springdale now entering the Storm's orthodontics red zone, or getting close. Same play, Davon Sparks. Put his head down, and he's going to be real close to first down yardage. I think he's going to get it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's right. Keep dialing it up. So it's going to be enough for a first down to the 12-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Springdale on the march here in the Storm's orthodontics red zone. Clock running, 8:50 to go. Springdale scores at about a 74% clip in the red zone. Double tight end set. It's Stillwell and Fisher. Here it comes again. Same play. Davon bouncing outside. 10-yard line. 5. Touchdown, Springdale. So the Dogs go right down the field after near disaster on the first play. Davon punches it in from 12 yards out. The Dogs go up 6-0.
Yeah, great play. Like you said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Davon Sparks doing all the work there on those last 4 carries. Great recognition. Way to bounce it outside. Cut it right back in underneath the defender and get the touchdown.
Chris Cortez on to try the extra point. Junior Reno will hold. Snap is good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 8:33 to go in the first quarter. Springdale 7, Southside nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community.
8:33 to go here in the first quarter. Springdale leads 7-0. The touchdown drive, 7 plays, 75 yards. Southside's going to get it for the first time tonight. Chris Cortez teeing it up. Back deep for Southside. Zamir Dingle. Looks like Luke Wyatt near side. Springdale's yet to kick it deep this season, so I expect sort of a pooch punt to come down around the 30-yard line as they have, or pooch kick most of the year.
Yeah, he's lining up that way too.
So Cortez has it teed up. This one's going to be a knuckleball. It's going to hit at the 38 and fall down at the 39. And that's Kuykendall with the catch, and that's where Springdale's defense will start.
Well, offense did their job to start off the game. Let's see if this Red Dogs defense can step up. We've seen them step up and make some impressive stands. Wouldn't it be just great to score on your first drive and hopefully possibly get them out on a 3-and-out?
David Sorg is the quarterback for Southside. They're going to start at running back Isaac Gregory. They really like him. He has been dynamic for them in the passing game and the run game. So first down 10. This is Gregory. Springdale's got him run down at the 40-yard line. That's going to be Nick Thompson at the bottom of that pile. He was the first one there. Brandon Lauder as well.
Yeah, great storm tackling there by the Bulldogs. That's exactly what you want. Have one guy hit him, hold him up, and wait for the cavalry to come in and clean it up.
So to bring up second down. Gregory and Sorg in the backfield. Sorg's going to fire his first pass, skips in incomplete. It's going to bring up third down and long.
Yeah, that's not something you really expect from Sorg here to start off the game with some accuracy issues. He's normally a pretty accurate QB, and I guess just came out of his hand a little weird there to skip it.
So to bring up third down and 10, the line to make is the 50-yard line. Springdale's defense on the year, 45% conversion rate against. Springdale shows blitz. Nick Thompson now backs out. Clock stopped, 8:01 to go in the quarter. Sorg's going to throw. Springdale gets to him, balls dropped far side. I think that was Luke Wyatt.
It was.
Wyatt couldn't hold on. Now Springdale gets the 3 and out. It's going to get the football back. And I was talking to the Southside radio guys before this thing. This is sort of what has happened to them all year, which is drops at inopportune times, fumbles, penalties. They've had sort of the same issues we've had.
We've seen.
Yeah, a lot of things that we've seen.
Yeah, hopefully Springdale can capitalize on so far they're doing a great job. Now, we have seen Springdale kind of get off to hot starts before this year. I mean, best example, 19-0 going into halftime against Farmington earlier in the year. I mean, heck, we saw them jump up on Fayetteville and a few other games where Springdale starts hot. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Wyatt punts the football. It's going to bounce at the 32. It's going to take a nice Southside roll, and it will roll dead. So Springdale's going to get the football back. 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. Looks like they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So couldn't have hoped for a better start.
No, you definitely couldn't. I mean, you're up 7-0. First
Yes.
drive,
7-0.
equals some points.
Yep.
Your offense is moving the ball. You're doing exactly what we thought you would be able to do coming into this Southside game, running all over this defense. And if I'm Springdale right now, I'm not even thinking about landing throwing it.
First down 10. Here comes Landon on the quarterback power. Trying to get outside, finds the 20. He's going to be dragged down. We'll call it a 3-yard gain. And this is what Springdale wants, is just sort of methodically moving the football down the field. 3- and 4-yard gains are going to get it done for them. They want to control the clock, shorten this game if they can.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Although Southside had a 3 and out there, you want to keep the ball out of Sorg's hands.
Second down 7. It'll be a pistol set, double tight ends. Fisher and Stillwell, the tight ends right now. Landon to Davon. Had a hole up the middle, 25-yard line, spins off a tackle. It's going to be knocked down at the 32-yard line. It'll be enough for a Red Dog first down.
Hey, another great run there by Davon Sparks, just right up the middle, finding the hole. And great job by this Red Dog front line of creating those holes for him to run through.
Davon, after a tough start, now with 6 carries for 34 yards. This will be 1st and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Davon comes alongside, same formation. Here he comes again. Davon, 7th carry. This one, Southside's got stopped up. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and long. And like you said, I mean, don't fix it if it ain't broke. Keep going to the well as long as you can.
Keep running. Keep going to the well until it runs dry. And unfortunately, that one was only a 2-yard pickup, but you still take it. You know, Southside knows
what's coming off of this is eventually you're going to get the zone read off of it, and Landon's going to take off and go 80 yards. That's what you're setting up here. Is you're trying to suck them in and then have Landon get outside. Clock's running, 6:10 to go here, first quarter. Dogs up 7-0. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Drew Barrett, Zach Arns, high atop Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, the finale, senior night here at Springdale High School. Pistol set, Landon with a play fake. Fires. Junior Reyna couldn't come down with it. Ball was a little bit high. Reyna took a shot there from Medlin. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, Landon just sailed that one, unfortunately. Reyna was open over the middle. It's a good route, good play call, just sailed it a bit.
So 3rd down, 8, 5:56 to go here, first quarter. Again, want to welcome in our TV partner, KXNA. Hope you all enjoying the views here from Springdale. This is the biggest game in the West. Tonight, this is win or go home.
Yeah.
There's a big one going on, a lot of rivalry games, Rogers Heritage, Bentonville West going on tonight, Fayetteville HAR-BER as well. We'll get you some scores on those coming up. Landon with plenty of time. Now he's going to have to take off and run 35-yard line. Boy, he's going to be close to the 40, but he's not going to get there. And they're going to blow it dead.
Yeah, going to be about 3-4 yards short, depending on where they spot the ball.
Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 39. I think Springdale's going to have to kick here. So Southside will get the stop. It's 4th down, and well, the 42 is the line to make. We'll call it 4th and 3. But with Landon as your punter,
you never know.
You never know. You can always run the fake off of this. Landon comes in averaging 40 yards per kick, long of 73.
He's got a boot.
Yeah, that was against Bentonville West. He's got a couple of 50-yarders as well. No wind really to speak of tonight. It's a nice night.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Landon. He'll get the kick away. This is a good punt. Wyatt calls for the fair catch at the 25-yard line, and that's where Southside will take over. So we exchange punts. Springdale gets the better end of it. And now this Southside offense, which comes, they score in bunches.
Yeah. But
Springdale gets them on the 3 and out in the first drive, and now after the 36-yard punt, they will take over at the 25. So Sorg will bring the offense out. Boy, these blue numbers are killing me tonight for Southside.
I mean, cool color scheme. I like the silver and I like the baby blue, but a little hard to see from all the way up here.
Sorg has Isaac Gregory alongside. Springdale going to show press man across the board here. That's Gregory in motion. Springdale going to show the blitz. Gregory fires, pass complete. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup on the play. Host of Bulldogs there, among them Kane Pinto. Nick Thompson there as well. Wyatt on the reception. First completion for Sorg tonight. Ball's going to be placed at the 31, so we'll call it a 6-yard gain. Clock running, 4:40 to go, first quarter. This is Isaac Gregory. Springdale's got that hemmed up. Junior Flores in there. Brandon Lauder as well. Maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, great job there by Springdale to hold him to a yard and doing exactly what they did on the first series of swarm tackling, of having everybody meet at the ball.
The Springdale defense across the front. It's Caden Spencer, Alexis Castillo, Zach Turner, the linebackers, Kane Pinto, Datrion Woodfork, Brandon Lauder, Nick Thompson will set the secondary after this play. Clock running, 4:05 to go in the quarter. 3rd down, 3 coming up for Southside. Sorg swings it out to Gregory, and he missed him completely. Kane Pinto on the coverage. Springdale looks like they're going to force another 3 and out.
Yeah, another great job there by Springdale's defense, and you're kind of wondering what's going on with Southside. Normally they do a lot better in the passing game, but it's been a slow start for
I watched a lot of Sorg, and he's a lot like Bo Nix from Auburn. Good Sorg, he's throwing darts. Mm-hmm. Bad Sorg, you're getting what you just saw, which is he doesn't set his feet. He's just sort of throwing it like a shortstop to first base. He's kind of side-arming it. That's what I think you're getting to this point.
Everybody wants to be Patrick Mahomes, don't they?
Yeah, everybody does. Danners Wiley back deep. Luke Wyatt into kick. This kick's a good one. Going to chase Danners back to the 26, and he fumbles the football. Danners trying to get on it, and he's going to be dragged down. Ball's still loose, at the 11-yard line.
Still live.
And we'll see. No signal yet from the referees.
I think it's Southside.
And
they're not pointing, though.
It is Southside football.
Wow.
So Springdale turns it over.
Let it go. That one would have hopped into the end zone probably if you got a good bounce. Even if it didn't, and you sit here with the ball at the 10 or even on the 2, you'd rather have the ball than have them at 1st and goal.
So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Springdale turns it over. And now, if you're Southside, you get a gift. Mm-hmm. Your offense to this point has really done absolutely nothing. So you've got to punch this in here to get yourself back in the ball game. The punt was 30 yards.
Mari Tucker now in the.
This is the guy that Southside likes. He's the running back number 2. They're going to give it to him on 1st down, trying to get outside. Tucker going to wind up getting a couple. Nick Thompson there again. Looks like Peyton Phipps as well. Lauder in as well. A lot of red jerseys chasing Amari Tucker.
That's what you like to see. I love the defense of just flowing with the play, of taking away every cutback angle and not letting him escape, pushing him towards the sideline.
So to bring up 2nd and goal, clock's running, 3:20 to go first quarter. Tucker in the backfield. Isaac Gregory's gone out to a slot wide receiver spot. Sorg's in the shotgun. High snap, Sorg catches it. Now he's going to throw the lob, looking for Tucker down the sidelines, just out of reach, and incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, not the best decision there by Sorg. He had Isaac Gregory over here from the slot, kind of open on a crossing route. He had plenty of time. If he would have let the play develop a little bit more, and great job there by, I believe it's Tajon Sparks, for staying home into his zone and picking up the running back.
Yeah, Sorg tends to stare receivers down.
Yeah.
Now, there isn't
That's
a lot
big
of
no-no
yeah, it's a
to
big
me,
no-no.
I
He's a
hate
young guy. He's just a junior. He's got time to learn. I mean, he's got all the physical skills you want. This is 3rd and goal. Springdale has denied Southside on 2 straight 3rd downs. Sorg fires over the middle. That one's high, and they're going to say incomplete. Wyatt looking for the flag, and the referees are going to say no. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Now, if you're Southside here, it looks like they're going to go for it.
Wouldn't shock me. You know, look, there is no tomorrow.
Okay, here it comes.
Yeah, they're going to send they're going to send De La Souza, who is an outstanding kicker. He's an all-state kicker. De La Souza comes in. David De La Souza. He's the kickoff specialist, also the field goal kicker for these Mavericks. You know, you've been gifted 3 points. You might as well take them. Jackson Davis will hold for Southside. Snap's good. Kick is on the way. And it's good. So Springdale averts disaster, and with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter, our new scores. Springdale 7, Southside 3. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
.305 to go here in the first quarter. The Southside drive, not much to talk about. It was 4 plays, 2 yards. Ends with the De La Souza field goal, good from 25 yards out. It's now 7-3. Tajon and Davon are going to drop back deep for the Dogs. De La Souza has it teed up. And, you know, you were asking me during the break, you know, what is it about the Southside offense? They throw it a lot because they can't run it. Yeah. They are young up front, 3 sophomores on the offensive line. They've really struggled in blitz pickup. Springdale's not blitzing a lot.
No.
They're rushing 4, dropping 7, and just sort of creating some havoc on the back end of this. And we'll see what the plan is the rest of the way. De La Souza, he'll kick it off. This one's going to come far side. It's going to be Davon at the 1. Davon across the 15. He's got a seam. Whoa.
Tried to hurdle.
Yeah, he did. I think he got sort of like in between 2 moves. He's going to be knocked down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a 23-yard return, and that's where Springdale will start. You know, the Dogs just a minute ago had forced another 3 and out, and we're looking at possibly, you know, with an opportunity to go up 14-0. Instead, now it's 7-3, and Springdale's going to have to sort of reset the offense. They moved the ball okay here in the first quarter.
They have.
12 plays, 94 yards. 47 of that's come through the ground. The rest of it has come through the air. And for those math majors, that'd be the other 47. Yeah, I know. Somebody in the text is gonna mention that 98 divided by 2 is 47. This is Ronnie Stillwell straight ahead. 200-pounder will get up near the 27-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down. And Springdale, I think, is very content with the way this is going.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, this is the game plan that you wanted to roll out here, right? We talked about it in the pregame. We talked about it through this first quarter. Just slow and methodical. Keep that clock running. That clock right now is your best friend. You're up 7-3. You keep this drive going to end the first quarter. That's a success.
There's Stillwell again. Oh, and he's tripped up by the turf monster at the 29, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you hate to see those zombie hands just sneak up from the turf and grab you.
Yeah, there was a seam there for him.
Yeah,
he probably would have had real close to first down yardage. As it is, it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Phipps will drop back into the shotgun. Stillwell still alongside. They'll go with 4 wide receivers. Landon with a fake. He's got Davon. What a catch at the 47-yard line, and they're going to say incomplete.
Oh, I don't know. I think he got it. I think he had it.
They're going to say that one was incomplete. Yeah,
unless he was bobbling it there at the end. I don't know. Did he bobble it at the end?
You know,
That's the big thing.
I'll tell you, he had his choice there. Junior Reyna, they
was
I mean, both of them were open.
I mean, I thought the better play would have been to Reyna there, but I mean, good pass there by Landon. Even better effort by Davon Sparks. The layout, I thought it looked good, but you know, I might be a little biased.
A little bit. I thought he certainly made. You know, we didn't see exactly. I mean, it's hard to see down on the sidelines whether he made the catch through. You know, maybe hit the ground.
I kind of lost him there in the players, but
so Landon in to kick. Kicks away. It's kind of a tail dragger. It's going to hit at the 39-yard line, take a nice Springdale roll, and it'll roll dead at the 34-yard line. So that's where Southside will take over. 1:46 to go in the first quarter. Springdale leads 7-3. We'll get you some scores here in a little bit on the other games going around the conference. There's this crazy scenario where if Bentonville West beats Bentonville tonight, where they could end up as the 2 seed, and you know we'll get an update on that game. Also, HAR-BER playing Fayetteville. Fayetteville's got the conference wrapped up. Not sure how involved they'll be tonight, how many guys are actually going to play.
Right now I got a 7-0 Fayetteville over HAR-BER.
Okay, there you go. So Sorg will bring out the offense, 1:46 to go. Ball's resting at the 34-yard line. Now they're going to go 2 running backs in the backfield. It's going to be Dingle and Tucker. Sorg's going to throw. Fires down the middle, pass caught. Ricardo Gonzalez back from injury, makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. Luke Wyatt on the reception.
Yeah, I think for the Springdale coaching staff, Sorg has looked pretty comfortable, though, in that pocket. Hasn't gotten that much pressure on him. So while you are dropping enough and you're having good coverage downfield, you've got to force him to get the ball out of his hand faster.
High snap, Sorg brings it in. Now he's going to fire far side pass, caught. Wyatt runs out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That's a 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 3 upcoming, 1:22 to go here in the first quarter. So we figured out who Sorg likes to go to.
Yeah.
That's Luke Wyatt. He is their leading receiver. 2nd and 2 upcoming. Clock stopped, 1:22 to go in the quarter. Sorg's going to throw again. Pressure up the middle, and he is going to go down back at the 40-yard line. Is that Kane Pinto on the sack? I believe it was. If so, that's his 2nd sack on the year, and that is a huge loss for Southside.
Yeah, it brings up a big 3rd down and long here for Southside, and they done a decent job on this drive getting some chunk plays, but this would be the longest play by far from scrimmage if they're able to get first down.
13-yard loss backs them up to the 40-yard line. It is now 3rd down, 15 for Southside. They've yet to convert a 3rd down tonight. Screen set up and incomplete. Looking for Isaac Gregory. Datreon on the pressure. He got close.
Yeah.
He got close to roughing the passer, but they're going to let it go. And Southside's going to have to kick the football.
Yeah, and if you're Southside, you're thinking, man, that was an opportunity to let go because Gregory had nobody out there. It was green grass. He was going to go for miles, possibly even score on that play. Missed opportunity there for the Mavericks.
Luke Wyatt into punt. There we go. 2 kicks on the night, 35-yard average. Danner's back there again. Make a prediction. I don't think we're going to have any more issues back there. This punt, spiral, going to hit Danner's at the 20. And he's going to be caught right there. Good coverage there by the Mavericks. That's Grant on the coverage. And Springdale get the football back. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to give him the 20-yard line where he caught the football. And Springdale will take over 1st and 10. 31 seconds to go. It got off to a fast start for Springdale offensively. Since then, it's been kind of herky-jerky.
Yeah, and this is where Springdale really needs to put together a drive and attack this Southside defense. Get the running game back going.
Pistol set.
Words are tricky.
Yeah, they are, especially this time of night. Pistol set, 2 tight ends. Landon gives to Davon. Davon trying to get outside, finds the 20-yard line. He's going to make something out of nothing up to the 23.
Exactly what you want from Davon. I've been preaching it all year. I would love for him to turn it up a little bit sooner, but once he finally did, he was able to get some positive yards.
Clock at 10 seconds to go, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Springdale's going to let it run out. So our score after 12 minutes, Springdale 7, Southside nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey football fans, this is Jimmy Dykes, and I'm excited to share that my friends at Allied are giving you the chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. All you have to do is text Allied to 844-950-3477. I've got to tell you, my family uses Allied for our home service needs, and you can't find better service or better people in Northwest Arkansas. Whether it's plumbing, heating and air, electric, or pest control needs, they'll be quick to get you scheduled and provide top-notch service from beginning to end. Make sure to give them a call.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here.
We start the second quarter. Springdale's got the football. 2nd down, 7. Ball resting at the 23-yard line. Pistol set again. Davon, the lone running back behind Landon Phipps. They're going to run Landon on the counter. 25-yard line, 30. Landon trying to get outside, does. Now a little backyard football. He's going to be dragged down at the 36, but it's enough for a Springdale first down. Nice backyard football play by Landon Phipps. Springdale gets the first down on 2nd and 7. Clock stops momentarily. 11:51 to go here in the second quarter. And they will put it at the 36-yard line. So first down 10. Landon's going to come out without Ronnie Stillwell alongside. Now we've got changes coming personnel-wise. Grayson Bowman checks in late. Here comes Landon, quarterback draw. He's going to be met at the 36. Not much there. Looks like Kuykendall on the tackle. So again, this one for the 6th seed in the 7A West. Winner's going to go play Cabot or North Little Rock. Second down 10. 4 wide receiver set again. Phipps has Ronnie Stillwell alongside. Landon's going to throw. Got the screen set up. He's got Stillwell at the 35, 40, 45. He's got first down yardage, and he is popped at the 48-yard line. I am surprised there's not a flag. Grant on the tackle. I am shocked that they did not throw a flag on that. Gavin Grant. Ronnie looks to be okay. The ball now at the 49-yard line of Springdale. Clock stops momentarily now on the roll at 10:30 to go here in the half. Davon Sparks, the running back, 2 tight ends set. They'll give it to Davon straight ahead, 50. And he's going to power into Southside territory down at the 45. So the Dogs running the football almost at will right now into Southside territory.
Yeah, it's going to sound more like a broken record here again tonight. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep running it down their throats.
Davon on the night. Now 9 carries, 45 yards. He comes in averaging about 87 per game. He's had some big runs the last couple of weeks. And we've got flags down. False start.
Probably going to be moving up front.
First penalty of the night on either team.
Might be the longest we've gone in a game this year without a penalty.
You know, I was watching the things last week. You know, all the false starts. They were legit. There were just little hesitations here and there, and you know,
they were legit. You're telling me that
I spent a lot.
I couldn't see him during the game.
I sat and watched the game tape on Saturday morning, because I was as curious as you were about it, just where these things were happening. There were a couple that, you know, you probably could have let slide, but for the most part, they got most of them right. This is going to be second down. Davon breaks a couple tackles, now looking for a block, gets it, and he's going to be knocked down at the 49. I'm going to tell you, they're going to throw the flag on this.
That was why throw it so late?
Yeah.
They all saw the hit. And now just because he's being slow to get up, it's now a personal foul?
Hayden Hurst is the Southside player that got hit and
I
is
hope the
down.
young man's okay, but that's a little late.
I'm not
just
sure.
Because he doesn't get up, we're going to call a personal foul?
I'm not sure why he took so long. I don't know. But there was a play, and you had stepped out of the booth for just a second, where Gavin Grant had hit Ronnie Stillwell up under the chin, no flag.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, I'm not sure exactly where the line is, but Hurst is the Southside player that's down. Coach Hobbs obviously does not like the call at all.
I don't think there's any helmet to helmet. I think it was just.
Hang on a second. Yeah, they're going to call it targeting. This is a problem because Landon Phipps is the guy who threw the block.
Yes, it is. That's definitely not good. You don't need a targeting call on your starting quarterback, the guy that your whole offense runs through. I didn't see any target. I didn't see any malicious hit. I saw a good block, a good backside block, a way to create space for his running back, a tough play. That's a football play right there. You don't take away a football play like that. And I saw more of a hit with the hands in the up air. It's not like he just, missiled himself at him.
Well, either way, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. I did not see an ejection, so they may have waved off the targeting and called it a personal foul. So we'll see here as we'll see when the offense comes out who's actually running the show. All right, Landon's back in the ball game. So
you don't call that on a football. That's a football play.
Now, if you get them up high, if you go anywhere above the shoulders, they're going to call it every single time. And it's just one of those things you got to know.
This is a rough game, right? People do know
it
that.
is.
It's a physical game. There's a reason they're wearing pads.
So it's going to bring up second down, 25. The line to makes the 41 of Southside. So we got a small commuter flight here. Phipps going to throw, good protection. Now he's got a man open. Nice catch, Davon Sparks, and that should be a late hit.
That's definitely it.
Yeah,
that's malicious.
That's Medlin. Now, let's sort this out. The ball's going to be marked. The pass was complete to Davon at the 49. So it's an 18-yard pickup.
And that's helmet to helmet.
We'll wait and see what the call is here. Because now the referees have got to get control of this. You've had three pretty personal foul against Southside.
That's not a personal foul. That's targeting. That's the crown of the helmet.
So let's see what the discussion is. I'm watching Kim Dameron on the far side. He does not like the call at all.
I mean, that is top of the head. That is the crown.
Now he's talking. He's not talking to the referee.
In there.
Kim's not talking to the referees. He's talking to his team, which is good. I mean, that's what you want to see.
Let's not retaliate here.
So the penalty is going to be marked off to the 38. It'll be 1st and 10 for Springdale. That'll carry the first down with them. So they get out of jail on the 2nd and 25. Now with a 1st down and 10, both the 38. And you know what? I mean, I played this game for a number of years. You get a play like that can fire you up a little bit.
But you got to stay smart. You can't retaliate.
Yeah, we're not trading punches here. You use it to sort of motivate yourself from a football standpoint. 4 wide receivers set, 1st down 10, ball to 38. Landon's going to fire. That one's going to be knocked away. That's Grant. Pass will go incomplete, and Springdale will be faced with a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Gavin Grant on the outside, recognizing the play, just sticking his hand up, sticking that big old meat claw up there and knocking it down.
Landon so far 3 out of 6, 78 yards passing. This is going to be 2nd and 10.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that wasn't targeting. I mean, it's starting to really frustrate me because when a guy comes in there and launches himself with the top of the crown and helmet to helmet, that's textbook.
Landon, we've got a flag down in the backfield. He's going to fire it long. This play's coming back. That's going to be Junior Reyna into the end zone, but this is going to come back for holding.
Yeah.
Touchdown is going to be waved off. I think what they're going to say is that, number one, he wasn't a defenseless player because he was on the ground. That's probably what it's going to boil down to.
You're not defenseless when your back is turned to it?
When you're on the ground, it's a late hit, but I don't think that's going to be I think that would be the argument against it. So
not a very good one in my book, but okay.
Let's see what the penalty is. That was a great play there by Landon on the touchdown. But it's going to come back because of the hold. It'll be marked off from the 38-yard line. And, the killer here is that it's actually going to be marked off from the 48. So it happened in the backfield.
Another one of those quirky things about the high school rule book. It's a spot foul, not just from the line of scrimmage.
So it's 2nd down and 30. And they're going to get a free 5 yards out of this. So they'll draw them off sides. Boy, now
look at me jinxing it, saying, "Man, we made it. We made it 9.5 minutes into the second quarter."
I need you to go back outside for a minute.
Without a penalty.
We had no penalties for
the last 45 seconds. We had 5.
Yeah, this is insane. But they'll mark this off, put Springdale back at the 47-yard line. So now it'll be 2nd down and 25, and they'll go back to that 4 wide receiver set.
Just a short flight, no meal on this one now.
Landon's going to throw. Screen set up. Ronnie Stillwell with the catch. 50-yard line, 45-40. Ronnie Stillwell's free. 25-yard line, 20, 15, 10, 5. Ronnie Stillwell down to the 1-yard line. First down, Springdale.
All right, great screen there. Great job by Landon to stay in there, sell it as long as he could, and terrific job by Stillwell. And even better by his offensive line. Great blocking up front, create those holes. Blocking downfield is something that can be very tricky for a lot of offensive linemen. But they did a great job of not holding, keeping the guys inside the chest there, and leading to this big play.
52-yard pickup gives Springdale first and goal at the 1. Springdale a guy short, and they're going to run Davon on, and that is just – okay, I think they're going to get a timeout here. They threw the flag for an illegal motion as Davon was running on, and they did. They got the timeout. So with 8:26 to go here in the first half, Springdale leads 7-3. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
So I've been doing competition barbecue for 15 years. The last 10 years we've been in catering, and then the last 2 years we've started a fundraising business using barbecue to raise money for kids, schools, churches, organizations, anybody that needs to raise money. We use barbecue to do that, kind of following our passion, helping others.
$8:26 to go here in the half. Springdale leads 7-3. They got first and goal at the 1-yard line. Since Drew has walked back into the booth, we've had 6 penalties and an almost 7th.
Yeah, I'll see myself out.
Yeah, would you?
I mean, but we are at the 1-yard line.
That is true. That is true. So Springdale.
We've done some back and forth, some dancing here across the field, but right now you're sitting at the 1.
Springdale now at the 1-yard line. First down goal. They're going to bring out that power set that they like. Junior Flores, Ronnie Stillwell going to be running backs. Landon Phipps will be in the shotgun. Davon going to spread out to the left. Usually they keep him in the backfield, send him in motion. Here's Landon. And he's going to get into the end zone. 12th rushing touchdown for Landon Phipps, and the Dogs go up 13-3.
Couldn't write it better right there. Great job by Landon, just hitting off the left side and stumbling right on in.
So the drive's 10 plays, 80 yards. It's capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run for Landon Phipps, his 12th rushing touchdown on the season. Chris Cortez will come on to try the extra point. Dogs trying to go up by 11. Right now we're missing a holder. Junior Rain is running onto the field. Plenty of time here. Clock is, they haven't started the play clock yet. Now they do. Alexis Castillo is the snapper. Rain of the holder. Snap's good. Kick is on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 8:24 to go in the half. Springdale leads 14-3. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We just started raising money for the career and technical education classes at Springdale Public Schools for the Springdale Athletic Foundation and then the Springdale Education Foundation. So we started that program last week. We're about 4 days into it, and it's been going great. We've got a lot of people supporting kids and supporting the foundations and getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's coming up around the corner, so we're selling smoked turkeys and smoked hams to raise money for those groups.
I think first of all, the product is #1 delicious and award-winning.
Springdale's got it teed up. 10-play, 80-yard drive ends in a Landon Phipps 1-yard touchdown run. Chris Cortez set to kick off. Back deep, Luke Wyatt and Amir Dingle. This is going to be a knuckleball. It's going to hit at the 35-yard line. Southside touched it. That's a live football. Wyatt's going to fall on it at the 29. So near disaster for Southside, but they're going to wind up with the football in relatively good field position at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, not a terrible place to start. And it's going to be interesting to see how Southside really adjusts, being down by 11. Plenty of time, though, and they get the ball to start the second half. Ultimately, for Springdale, you want to keep this good defensive pressure that you've been getting.
And just got a text from Donald Tucker, 21-0 Fayetteville leads HAR-BER in the middle of the second quarter. And you had some scores from around the league. We'll get to those in just a second. Sorg brings out the offense. First down 10. Gregory's back in at the running back spot. They'll give it to Gregory. Springdale Does a nice job there. They're going to get him down at the 33. It'll be a 4-yard pickup. What do you got from around the league?
Yeah, around the league, Rogers is up 21-6 over Heritage. We've got Bentonville up 14-7 on Bentonville West. And like you said, 21-0 Fayetteville over HAR-BER. Still just scanning here looking for some more scores, and we'll bring them to you when I find them.
There you go. So 8 minutes exactly to go in the half. We've got a Southside player on the field. We'll take a timeout and be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
And you have somebody from the community who's raised children in this community that wants to give back. I mean, that's an amazing thing in itself. And then you partner it with the schools, and then you partner it with students who need the funds to be able to compete and travel and see the world in a different way. I mean, it's just a win-win. That's what career and technical education is all about.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com.
Go back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium. 8 minutes exactly to go in the first half. The injured Southside Maverick is Connor McCoy. He is the left guard. An already young and inexperienced offensive line is about to get a whole lot younger and more inexperienced. He was their most experienced player.
Yeah, it's definitely a big blow to Southside. If they want to have a chance to get back in this game, they're going to need that big fella to kind of heal up as quick as possible on the sideline and get back in.
Second out, 6 upcoming. Gregory and Sorg are in the backfield. It's a 4 wide receiver set for Kim Dameron and the Southside Mavericks. Springdale showing blitz. Here they come. It's picked up. Sorg hangs in there looking for Gregory down the sidelines. They're going to push him out of bounds. No flag, and it's going to bring up third down. Good coverage there by Zamarian Manuel.
Yeah, great coverage there by Manuel. Kept it very close. You know, might have gotten away with a little bit of a hand touch there, but still great coverage.
Southside on the night, 0 for 4 on third downs. This one's going to be third down, and we'll call it 6. Sorg and Gregory, it's the same formation. Trips go to the top of the screen. Sorg and Gregory in the backfield. Springdale going to move some personnel around. Nick Thompson directing traffic. Sorg's going to throw. Pass complete, 43-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. That's Desmond Lopez Bright, his first catch on the night. And it'll be enough for Mavericks first down. It's their first third down conversion of the ball game. It's good for 10 yards.
Yeah, good job there by Southside and Sorg to find the open man. Wasn't the easiest throw, but got it done.
First down 10, Sorg quickly. Now going to throw. Far side, pass complete. Wyatt makes a guy miss. Now he's across midfield into Springdale territory, and he's bumped out at the 46.
There's his favorite target, Luke Wyatt. And, that's going to be something that we're probably going to see a lot more of this tonight.
Wyatt's got enough for the first down. He's got 4 catches, 36 yards. 7:27 to go here in the first half. Clock stopped at the moment. Now rolls. Sorg fires. Pass nearly intercepted. That's Tajon Sparks on the defense. It was nearly picked off and almost going the other way. It'll bring up second down and 10. Sorg's put a couple of balls in traffic tonight. Dogs have had their hands on them, just haven't been able to catch them. So it'll bring up second and 10. 7:24 again to go here in the quarter. We'll talk to Coach Wayne Stellick at halftime, as we normally do here during our home games. Senior night here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Winners going to the playoffs, losers going home. This is Gregory. Makes 2 guys miss. He bounces it outside. 35-yard line, first down. He's going to be inside the 30. Nice run there by Isaac Gregory. Southside converts. Looks like they'll mark him out at the 27-yard line. That'll be enough for a Southside first down. Clock stops at 7:16 to go here in the half. Gregory on the night, He's now rushed 5 times for 25 yards. This is 6th carry inside the 20, 15. Still going down near the 5-yard line is Isaac Gregory. They're going to mark him down at the 5-yard line. It's a 22-yard pickup. And now Southside's got a little something going here as the clock rolls with 7:10 to go. 4 wide receivers set for the Mavericks. Gregory, the lone running back, alongside Sorg. They'll give it to him again. Springdale this time not having any of it. Gregory's going to lose a yard back to the 6. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Clock running, 6:45 to go in the half. Springdale up by 11. This is Southside's deepest penetration on their own merit in the ballgame. They did recover a muffed punt at the 10-yard line. They got it down to the 8, and that was it. This is Gregory again, and Springdale there. Datreon with the stop. It's going to be another 1-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. Clock continues to run, 6:15 to go. Southside not in a hurry here. Southside will get the football to start the second half as we cross the 6-minute mark to go in the half. Amari Tucker is checked in at the running back spot for Southside. 4 wide receivers set. Sorg in the shotgun. He'll throw. They've got the screen set up at the 10, and there's nobody out there. Into the end zone goes Amari Tucker. Southside has their first touchdown of the half. This, a 7-yard touchdown from Sorg to Tucker on a screen, which you don't see a lot inside the 10-yard line. But this one works, and now De La Souza on to try the extra point. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 5:45 to go in the half. Springdale 14, Southside 10. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
.com to begin your Springdale adventure. The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Accidents are
the Southside scoring drives, 10 plays, 71 yards. 7-yard pass from Sorg to Amari Tucker. It's back to a 4-point game at 14-10. De La Souza comes on to try the extra point. Back deep for the Dogs. Goes Davon and Tajon Sparks. Now Springdale, again, not going to get the Southside gets the ball to start the second half. Springdale's got to put some points on the board here, whether it's a 3 or a 7. You got to put something on the board because you don't want to give this Southside offense first crack here in the second half. You certainly don't want to go 2 for 1, have them score before the half, and then get the football back.
Yeah, you definitely don't. We talked about it a lot. The clock is your friend right now. You still got a 4-point lead, and unfortunately, you knew Southside was going to score. I mean, they just got too much talent on the offensive side, especially in that passing game, that it was going to happen. Now it's all about how you respond and how this drive goes for the Red Dogs.
This is Tajon Sparks across the 25. He's got a little room, 30, 35, and he's going to be run out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. So Springdale will start with really good field position. Springdale's return game here the last couple of weeks has really picked it up.
Oh, Tajon has been on one. And as we got some laundry down here near the 30-yard line, right underneath the Zebra's feet there.
So we'll wait and see what the call is. It looks like it's going to be a hold against Springdale. So that's going to back Springdale up. It's going to negate a return, which would have put you out near the 40-yard line. And now we'll see. This is a spot foul. We'll see where it's from.
Yeah, they're going to spot the foul from the 30.
So they're going to put him at the 21. And that's where Springdale will take over. 5:38 to go in the half. Dogs by 4. Landon will bring out the offense. They'll go double tight ends. Davon, the lone running back. Cortez and Reyna, the receivers. Then they'll give it to Davon. Straight ahead, bounces outside, 25-yard line, 30-yard line. He's got enough for a first down.
Yeah, you love it when Davon really gets shifty like that and is able just to kind of just bounce off of the balls of his feet and just change directions like that, shifts from side to side, and create a play.
11-yard pickup. Davon's got 11 carries, 52 yards, does have the 1 touchdown so far. And now with 5:33 to go in the half, Springdale gets the initial first down of the drive, looking for more. Landon to Davon, and this one is not going anywhere. He's going to get, let's see where are they going to give him forward progress? It looks like they're going to give him.
I don't think they are. They're going
to mark him out at the 29, so it's going to be a 2-yard loss. Thought they might have given him the benefit of the doubt. It'll wind up being a 3-yard loss, actually, back to the 29. So it'll bring up second down 13. Lina makes the 42. Clock stopped right now at 5:26 to go. Springdale has thrown the ball just fine tonight. 4 out of 7 for 130 yards. Here's Landon on the naked boot. He's in trouble in the backfield. Breaks 1 tackle. Now he's loose. Landon Phipps, 30-yard line, 35, 40, 45. He's got first down yardage near midfield. Landon Phipps, first down.
Welcome to the Landon Phipps Show. We've been seeing it all year. Just the elusiveness, the slipperiness of Landon. Thought he was dead in the backfield as we got a Maverick down back there.
Yeah, we've got a Southside Maverick laying still at the 21-yard line.
I don't think he got hit.
That's the number here. That is, I believe that's Parkinson.
He's walking out.
Yeah, that's
off
John
on his
Parkinson.
Own,
yeah, he
will, but I don't know what happened there.
So it'll be a first down for Springdale. It shouldn't be a timeout here because he is walking under his own power. Ball's at the 49-yard line. 5:15 to go in the half. Springdale by 4. That's just one of those backyard plays with Landon where, I mean, he's so good in the open field. And I was telling you before the game, my appreciation for Landon and some of the shots that he takes and the plays that he makes is growing week by week. And not that we didn't appreciate him before, but I mean the cumulative shots that he's taken this year, and he still gets up and keeps going.
I mean, just the toughness that he has. And then earlier this half, the big hit that he gave on that block there, too.
There's Phipps throwing it deep. That ball is nearly intercepted.
Yeah, he got away with that.
He's looking for David. I think he locked onto him because Chris Cortez at the top of the screen was wide open.
Yeah, with all the praise that we just gave Landon, that's been the main thing. That's been the main criticism that I've had for Landon all season long. Doesn't do a good enough job of reading through his progressions and looking safeties off, even if that's where, it's a design play. Like, hey, coach says, Landon, you're throwing it to Dave on this play. Yes, sir. I mean, that's exactly what you're going to do. But, hey, let's do a better job of looking off because Cortez was wide open. You had a safety that was able to crash down. You look it off, you get that safety to move. Who knows what happens?
Second down 10, ball at the 49. Here's Landon on the quarterback power. Into Southside territory, just making guys miss. He's going to be knocked down at the 47-yard line.
A little bit of a scuffle over here, too.
Yeah, things have gotten really
getting chippy.
Yeah, things have gotten kind of aggressive here in the last couple of, really since 2 personal fouls.
And the targeting that wasn't targeting.
Third down and 6 upcoming. Clock running 4:45 to go. Springdale sets 4 wide. Stillwell, the lone running back. They've run the screen a couple of times in this situation. So if you're Southside, I mean, it's alert, alert, alert. Here comes the screen, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for right now.
Landon's going to throw. Plenty of time. Looking for guys. He's got Reyna wide open, and he just hung it up there too long. Good defense back there.
Yeah, can't be floating that one. I know normally he saw the coverage. He thought that he had Reyna behind the defense there, but floated it too long and let that Maverick defender come over and make a play on it.
That's key with the defense there for Southside. Clock stop, 4:26 to go. It's going to bring a 4th down 6. Punt team's coming on. Landon, he'll be the punter.
Which, once again, you never know.
You never know. 2 kicks, 36.5 on the average. Luke Wyatt drops back deep for Southside. They're certainly in a punt safe here. Landon gets the kick away. It is going to hit at the 13, nearly hit a Maverick. Now take a Springdale roll inside the 10. It'll roll dead right around the 8-yard line. So a nice kick there by Landon. And Springdale is going to send the defense out with 4:13 to go.
Pivotal moment in this game is the Red Dogs defense coming up big and getting the stop here on this drive, because if you allow Southside to put up some points, they've got a lot of momentum going into the half. And we've seen a lot of times where Springdale plays an amazing first half, where you're thinking tonight's the night they're going to get the job done. They've cut down on the middle mistakes. And for some reason, it's been Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. type of feel to a lot of these games, especially in the second half. So you want to have as big of a lead as possible going into the second half.
Southside brings the offense out. First down 10, ball's at the 8. Sorg's going to throw. Springdale showing a little pressure here. Pass complete near side. It's going to be Lopez, Bright Lopez makes the reception. His second catch in the ball game. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14, so it's a 6-yard pickup. Clock stops with 4:08 to go. Sorg back in the shotgun again. Now we'll give it to Tucker. Tucker, boy, he's quick. He'll get 10 yards on the first down carry. And
longest run of the night.
Yeah, longest run of the night for Southside by Tucker. They've had Gregory had a long one. He had a 22-yarder. So they'll mark him at the 23. It's a 9-yard pickup. First down. Clock stops momentarily. 3:55 to go. Now they'll go 4 wide. Sorg taking a shot deep, looking for Wyatt. We got a lot of contact over there, no call.
I'm a little shocked. I thought Wyatt definitely, he's arguing it right now, and I actually kind of have to agree with him. I think he did get held on that one.
Zamarian Manuel there on the coverage.
Got
no
away
call.
with it.
3:45 to go in the half. Both teams, Southside's got their full complement of the timeout. Springdale's got 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Amari Tucker alongside David Sorg in the backfield. 4 wide receivers again for Southside, and they're going to throw. No, now it's a draw. Springdale nearly there. It was Alexis Castillo, and now they're going to run him down at the 25. Nick Thompson there. Alexis was the one that sort of blew the play up.
Yeah, great job there by Alexis and the rest of Springdale defense there to wrap him up and bring him down and hold him to only 2 yards.
So it's 3rd down and 8. Southside on the night, 2 out of 6 on 3rd downs. They started 0 for 4. So they've converted their last 2. Trying to draw Springdale offsides, get that free 5 yards. Springdale not biting. Sorg now to throw. 3-man rush, no pressure. Now he's going to step up. And he's going to throw it away. Sort of gave up on that play a little bit.
I'm kind of shocked he gave up on it so quickly, too.
Either way, Springdale will take it. Pass goes incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 8 with 3:02 to go. You know, if you can get
Southside's got all timeouts. I mean, they can.
But if you're Springdale, from that, if you can,
you got time.
Yeah, I mean, you've got time. Looks like Ricardo Gonzalez is going to drop back in punt formation. Wyatt's going to check in. If you can get, you know, if he shanks one here, you got plenty of time to try and put something on the board here. Southside running guys on. Now they'll set up. Wyatt on the night, 36.7. This one not going to be a good one. It is a shank
Way
of
to call
shanks.
it.
Thank you. 46-yard line, and now it's going to take a Springdale roll back to the 44. And the Dogs are going to have great field position with an opportunity to go into the half, not only with the lead, but a sizable lead, double digits if they can get it.
Yeah, and look how hyped the Springdale team is over here on the sideline. Landon over there giving out high fives, smacking people on the back, saying, hey, boys, let's go put this away. Let's get some points.
So Landon will bring out the offense. He's got 49 yards rushing, 130 passing, looking for a little bit more here with 2:53 to go in the half. Dogs lead by 4. Springdale will spread it out, 4 wide receiver set. Stillwell, the lone running back. Here comes Landon. Boy, he's just elusive.
And he's shifty.
3-yard pickup. Down to the 41-yard line. You got to figure Cortez is 3 out of 6 on field goal attempts. His longest is about 38 yards. So you're going to have to get down around the 20-yard line for him to feel like he's within his range. Springdale letting that clock run, 2:30 to go. They do have 2 timeouts.
Plenty of time.
This is 2nd down and 7. Landon with really good protection. He's going to take it and fire long. Looks like a miscommunication between him and Chris Cortez, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, he thought Cortez was going to zig when he zagged there.
So Landon now 4 out of 9 passing, 130. Now if you're Springdale here, You know, the way your defense is playing, this doesn't feel like two-down territory.
It doesn't.
You know, if you go incomplete here, you kick it, you pin them again, and send your defense back out.
Yeah, you feel if you end up going 3 and out here, it's not the end of the world. You don't feel too bad. Just like you said, the Red Dog defense has been playing really well tonight.
Screen set up. It's Ronnie Stillwell again, 35-yard line, first down. He'll be cut down at the 29-yard line, and Springdale gets the first down, so all the talk about the 3 and out the window.
Yeah. Now, hey, let's go put some points on board now, right?
13-yard pickup. Clock will stop momentarily at 2:06. And you sort of feel like Southside's starting to wear down a little bit.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, for Springdale, like we talked about, the Southside's defense isn't the best. You know, they've been very vulnerable in the run game. They've given up a lot of points this year. And if you can knock them on their heels this quick, it could be a bad thing for Southside.
This is landed 25-20. It's going to be about an 8-yard pickup. And Springdale's starting to gash him in the run game.
Yeah, it's definitely been the Landon Phipps show so far tonight, as he's having an incredible senior night. One to remember, especially in this first half.
Landed now, again, 15-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down. The clock will stop momentarily. They're going to mark him at the 15, so it's a 5-yard pickup.
Really no need to try to throw the ball here. Still
Not
got
at all.
plenty of time to
Same
run.
play. They're going to do the reverse. Here's Davon. He's got nothing but green grass trying to outrun Gavin Grant. Inside the 10, the 5, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 1.
Ooh, I thought he might have squeaked in there. I saw the pylon go down. Just depends on where the ball was. But
they've been setting that play up. They ran the same play 3 times in a row out of the same formation.
And that's the same play that they tried to run the first play of the game.
Exactly. Yes, it is. So it's going to bring up a first and goal. Ball's going to be at the 1. 58 seconds to go here in the half. Here comes the power set. It's Flores and Stillwell alongside Landon Phipps, who's in the shotgun. Here comes Landon. And I don't think he got there.
I don't think he did either.
Not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, they're going to say he got it now.
All right, we'll take it. So Landon Phipps goes in for his second touchdown in the ball game. And the Dogs go up by 10 at 20-10.
Have yourself a night, Landon. This is one you'll remember.
Landon now 12 carries, 60 yards rushing. Chris Cortez on to try and make it an 11-point lead. Kicks on the way. And good. So our new score with 52 seconds to go in the half. Springdale 21, Southside 10. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care.
52 seconds to go here in the first half. The Springdale scoring drive. It was a good one. And it ends in a Landon Phipps 1-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown run of the night. He's got 12 carries, 60 yards. Davon, 13 carries, 63 yards. Springdale's run for 128 here in the first half. They've added another, and if my math is correct, 161 through the air. So Springdale working. Great night offensively, 289 yards of total offense, 21 points on the board. You got to feel really good about where you are.
Yeah, you definitely do. And don't want to get ahead of yourself. Still a lot of game left to be played. Still a whole nother half of football to be played. And we've seen this story kind of written before. Hopefully they can close it out.
This is Wyatt at the 20. He's got a seam 35. He's going to be cut down at the 38-yard line, and that is where Southside will take over. They do have 3 timeouts and 46 seconds left.
Yeah, so they're really not panicking. They've got enough timeouts if they're able to put together a drive. Unfortunately, we've got a Red Dog down on the field there.
So Luis Tinoco is trying to get up onto his feet. So we'll hold it here while they tend to Luis. So let's just reset this. This is a win or go home game for everybody involved. The winner's going to get the 6th seed out of the West and probably travel to, it's either going to be Cabot or North Little Rock, one of those two, depending on tonight's events.
You're telling me about those places, too, and they're seem real interesting.
North Little Rock is a very unique environment.
Being a cafeteria.
Yeah, the football stadium is actually built into the middle of the school. Cabot is a wonderful facility except for the press box. Everything else about it's top notch.
And they're not friendly people. Too,
that was a bit of an issue the last time we went down there. We were down there in 2016, back when they ran the dead tee. Now they've got a new coach down there. They throw it around all the place. Thing is, the 7A Central is brutal.
Yes.
I mean, top to bottom.
Oh, they are.
When you're talking about a 5-4 Northside team being like the last one to get in, that's how good they are. And Northside's a really good football team.
Oh yeah, they are.
So it's. It is a heck of a conference, and, I mean, the best team in the state, the Bryant Hornets, sit atop that thing, maybe. They're playing Conway tonight. I asked my good friend Jeff Matthews to get me a score on that one at some point.
I'm refreshing it, but right now, Conway is up 23-9 on Bryant.
That is a shocker. Sorg's going to bring the offense out. 23, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Wampus Cats of Conway. Great name.
I love it. You know what a Wampus Cat is?
I have no idea.
It's a mythical creature with 6 legs. 4 for running, 2 for fighting.
Oh, you learn something.
First down 10. Sorg with the football. He's going to throw lots of time. That ball is floated and nearly intercepted. Tajon nearly got his paws on a second pass tonight. That one goes incomplete. That one felt like the nail in the coffin.
Oh, it did. And you know Tajon's eyes were wide open just going, oh, man.
So it's going to be second down 10. Ball's at the 37. Sorg again in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Now they're going to set up the screen. This is the play they scored on. This is Tucker, 40-yard line, 45. He's going to be close to first down yardage. Looks like they're going to knock him down at the 46.
And it seems like
it looks like we're going to get a timeout Southside
okay.
with 31 seconds to go in the half. Our score 21-10. Drew and I will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation.
31 seconds to go in the half. Springdale leads by 11, 21-10. It's third down, a yard and a half, maybe, something like that. David Sorg's got the offense out there. They're going to go 4 wide receivers. They don't change formations a bunch. They run this formation 3 times in a row. Amari Tucker is the running back, which is weird because Isaac Gregory's been the most effective running back. But, hey, these guys make more money than I do doing this. Sorg's going to throw. Screen set up. Same play they just ran. He'll get into Springdale territory and out of bounds. That's going to be enough for that first down. And now, Southside with 24 seconds left. Has an opportunity. 2 timeouts, still has an opportunity here to get themselves at least in field goal range. De La Sue's one of the best kickers in the state.
He is, but right now you're still feeling confident. I mean, even with that first down, the way that this Bulldog defense has been playing, they bent a little bit on this drive, but definitely haven't broke.
So first down 10, Sorg under pressure, hit from the backside. Caden Spencer picks up the fumble. Caden Spencer lumbering down to the 34-yard line. First down, Springdale. 17 seconds to go. Caden Spencer on the sack, and the Dogs, they are looking for more.
What a play. Sorg never saw him coming, right off the backside and just made a perfect play, swatted with that big paw, knocking the ball out, then having the ability and the athleticism to pick it up on the run for even more.
Caden Spencer forces the fumble, picks up the fumble. That's his third. He now has 3.5 sacks. Springdale is going to have the football at the 33-yard line. They have 2 timeouts left. And now the Dogs with a real opportunity here to blow this thing open. Landon will bring out the offense. 4 wide receivers set. They're going to try the screen, little hook and ladder, and Davon's going to fumble it out of bounds back at the 38. So Springdale really trying to they're going deep into the bag of tricks.
A little shocking that they would run a trick play like that so close to the sideline. You feel like you'd use the far side of the field for that one.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 with 11 seconds left. Just got a text from a friend of mine at the Conway game, 20-9 at halftime. Landon's going to throw deep. He's got Cortez down the sidelines. Catch made! 7-yard line, first down, Springdale.
4 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time to get a play off.
Springdale gets the timeout. Nice catch there by Chris Cortez. Wow. And now the Dogs. Boy, what do you do?
Where has this been all year?
What do you do with 4 seconds left?
I think
that's a 31-yard pickup. Springdale with a season high passing of 187 yards. What do you do?
You go for it.
Listen to you rolling the dice.
You roll them, baby. You roll them. You're up by 11 going into half right now. You take the shot.
Yeah, but if you kick the field goal and make it, it's a 14-point game.
But if you score the touchdown, it's a 18 point.
They're going to send the kicking team out, it looks like. I agree with this. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But look, in a win or go home situation,
you take the points.
You take the points and make it a 2-touchdown game. The way your defense is playing right now, you're okay leaning on them. The defense is giving 116 yards.
That's pretty good.
That works.
That might be a low for a season low right here for Springdale.
116 yards of total offense. Springdale's defense has played lights out tonight. They've had one drive.
Yeah, because, the first field goal that they got was, unfortunately, on a Danver Wiley's muff punt.
Yep. So Springdale going to send out, I think it's the special teams. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
So Chris Cortez in to try the extra point. Looks like they're going to put it down at the 13, which will make it a 23-yard field goal, certainly within his range. Chris, 3 out of 6 on the year kicking the football. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So as time expires, the Dogs go up by 14. Our halftime score, Springdale 24, Southside 10. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Generation to the next. They soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your
Your music is on.
community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings. Shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
RGC Glass is proud to sponsor the Fearless Friday Player of the Week.
The show explores every possible meaning of the word mercury. We hope you thoroughly enjoy our 2021 and 2022 show entitled Mercury Rising. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Jake Gum, Jose Rodriguez, and Saul Sosa. Is your band ready? band is under the direction of Julia Stevens and Sarah Miller. Our outstanding staff includes Kobe Palmore, Ashley Dean, Angel Walden, and Jessica Holt. Additional percussion support from Carson Van Dutch. Guard instructors are Bailey Cash and Stephen Quinn.
And now, if the parents of the seniors will join their students on the field. And now, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the class of 2022's Bulldog Band seniors. Angel Aguilar. Angel is being escorted by his mother, Sophia Peraza, and father, Angel Aguilar. His plans are to attend UCA and major in cybersecurity. Belinda Almaraz. Belinda is being escorted by her cousin Jamie Almaraz and her uncle Julio Almaraz. Her plans are to attend UCA and major in theater. Karen Alvarado. Karen is being escorted by her parents, Miriam and Manuel Alvarado. Her plans are to attend NWAC and major in nursing. Stephen Alvarenga. Stephen is being escorted by his band director, Julius Stevens. His plans are to attend Knox College and major in engineering. Giselle Anaya. Giselle is being escorted by her parents, Maria Mondragon and David Anaya. Her plans are to major in animal science and pre-professional science. Donna Bohini. Donna is being escorted by her mother, Margarita Ned, and Taylor Bohini. Her plans are to attend NWAC. Giselle Calderon. Giselle is escorted by her mother, Gregoria Barrientos, and sister Zulma Barrientos. Her plans are to attend NWAC and study business and management. Rafael Centeno. Rafael is escorted by his parents, Gloria and Jose Centeno. His plans are to attend the U of A and major in pre-med. Lizette Corbera. Liz is escorted by her parents, Maria and Miguel Corbera. Her plans are to attend the U of A and major in architecture. Burson Edmond. Burson is escorted by his mother, Lorna Edmond, and sister, Willa Nasher. His plans are to attend the U of A and major in architecture. Emily Espinosa Olvera. Emily is being escorted by her parents, Paulina and Jose Espinosa, and brother, Joshua Espinosa. Her plans are to attend the U of A and double major in music education and psychology. Fatima Estrada. Fatima is being escorted by her father, Raul Estrada, and cousin, Samantha Hernandez. Her plans are to attend INWAC and major in pre-med and emergency medicine. Edwin Flores Alvarado. Edwin is being escorted by his parents, Nellie and Edwin Flores, and brothers Dylan and Brian Flores. His plans are to attend ATU and major in music. Miguel Galvin. Miguel is being escorted by his mother, Kelly Galvin. Brian Garcia. Brian is escorted by his father, Juan Garcia. Isabella Garcia. Isabella is escorted by her parents, Paula Ponce and Rigoberto Garcia. Her plans are to attend INWAC. Landon Ingram. Landon is being escorted by his parents, Andrea and Justin Ingram. His plans are to attend the University of Arkansas. Jeanette Lopez Tinoco. Jeanette is being escorted by her parents, Yuridia Tinoco and Fermin Lopez. Kinsey Lutz. Kinsey is escorted by her mother, Laura Lutz. Her plans are to attend ATU and major in music. Claudia Marie. Claudia is being escorted by her parents, Claudia Ponce Reyes and Luis Mary Mendoza. Her plans are to attend the University of Arkansas and major in food, dental, and biology. Kelly Martinez Ramirez. Kelly is being escorted by her parents, Amalia and Trinidad Martinez, and her brother Leo Martinez. Her plans are to major in graphic design. Giovanni Medina. Gio is being escorted by his mother, Marissa Carrillo, and aunt and uncle, Sandra Carrillo and Jorge Paez. His plans are to attend the Missouri Welding Institute and Master Structural Welding and Fit. Betsabe Mendez. Betsabe is being escorted by her parents, Anna and Sergio Mendez. Her plans are to attend the U of A and major in physical therapy. Zachary Moran. Zach is being escorted by Rick and Carla Moran. His plans are to attend ATU and major in music. Jacqueline Oldwood. Jackie is being escorted by her friends Maria Mencia and Adrian Alcantara. Guadalupe Perez. Guadalupe is being escorted by her parents Maria Perez Alcala and Enrique Perez and her brother Marco. Her plans are to attend INWAC and major in elementary music education or communication. Sydney Pippin. Sydney is being escorted by her parents, Christina Hernandez and Sydney Pippin, and her brother, Monte Carlo Pippin. Daisy Rodriguez. Daisy is being escorted by her parents, Josefina and Refugio Rodriguez. Her plans are to attend INWAC and major in psychology. Edwin Soto. Edwin is being escorted by his parents, Eulalia Rojo and Edwin Soto, and his sisters, Ashley Soto and Manuel Rojo. His plans are to attend either ATU or U of A and major in music education. Kira Terrell. Kira is being escorted by her teacher, Erin Chastain. Her Senior in Graphic Design. Please give a round of applause for these amazing seniors and their 6 years of dedication to the Springdale Band Program.
The perfect slice every time when you come to Gusanos. Using the freshest ingredients, our Chicago-style pizza will make your mouth water. The menu doesn't stop there. We also have a mix of appetizers, salads, and sandwiches, bringing you the best Chicago-style Gusanos pizza. At Gusanos, we're proud of our reputation as a premier sports bar. At any of our locations, you'll find numerous flat-screen TVs showing all of your favorite sports teams. Come watch the game with your friends, bringing you the best Chicago-style Gusanos pizza.
Hot tub season is here at Burton Pools and Spas. Feel your best every day with Hot Spring. Financing is available with tubs starting at only $60 per month. Supplies are limited, so order your Hot Spring Spa today at Burton Pools and Spas, your hot tub headquarters.
Are you the last one to take a shower in the morning? No hot water? Never run out of hot water again. Steve's Plumbing, 479-631-8804, installs tankless water heaters. Mention this ad and receive $100 off installation.
Since 1992, the Sod Store has been the premier family-run business for your landscaping needs. We offer a variety of grasses like Bermuda, fescue, and zoysia for your commercial or residential job. We also have mulch, rock, gravel, and more at the Sod Store, where the grass is always...
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
So I've been doing competition barbecue for 15 years. The last 10 years we've been in catering, and then the last 2 years we've started a fundraising business using barbecue to raise money for kids, schools, churches, organizations, anybody that needs to raise money. We use barbecue to do that, kind of following our passion, helping others. We just started raising money for the career and technical education classes at Springdale Public Schools, for the Springdale Athletic Foundation and then the Springdale Education Foundation. So we started that program last week. We're about 4 days into it, and it's been going great. We've got a lot of people supporting kids and supporting the foundations, and getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's coming up around the corner, so we're selling smoked turkeys and smoked hams to raise money for those groups.
I think first of all, the product is #1 delicious and award-winning, and you have somebody from the community who's raised children in this community that wants to give back. I mean, that's an amazing thing in itself. And then you partner it with the schools, and then you partner it with students who need the funds to be able to compete and travel and see the world in a different way. I mean, it's just a win-win. That's what career and technical education is all about.
Back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium, about 90 seconds, and we're going to kick this thing off, start the second half. Springdale leads football game 24-10. Landon Phipps has been the show here in the first half, 60 yards rushing. And he's put another 187 on the board through the air. The Dogs, good first half, had the one turnover early. That led to a Southside field goal. Other than that, the defense has been lights out.
Oh, they really have. Some might say great first half. One of the best halves of football we've seen out of this Springdale Bulldog team all season, and what a time to have it, right? We talked about it earlier, Super Bowl, the winner winner go home, the something's got to give game, you know.
Whatever cliche you want to use, this is it.
You want to use, this is the game to use it in, and they've done a great job in the first half. Can they keep the momentum going? Can they keep it going here in the second half? It's gonna be fun to tell.
The winner tonight gets the winner of the Cabot North Little Rock game, which at last check was tied at 20. We can update the Conway Bryant game. It's now 20-17. Also, if you're a Red Dog fan and a fan of women's basketball, the Arkansas Razorbacks won tonight, won 14-55. Former Red Dog Marquisha Davis had 11 points. I always talk to Coach Neighbors. And one of my first questions when I ask him, "How's Quee doing?"
Yeah.
And she is going to play heavy minutes. Best on the ball defender, according to Coach, is a Red Dog, one of the best teams in the nation. So we're about ready to kick this thing off, kind of giving the Dogs control of the football game. Got a touchdown late. Almost came up with more points.
Yeah.
It may have been their best half of football since Heritage, since Farmington. Now you got to put 2 more quarters together.
Yeah, unfortunately, with both of the games that you just talked about, great first halves, not so much in the second halves. You know, real tale of 2 halves, if you will, to throw out even another football cliche here. So this would be the first game that all season that Springdale has really put all 4 quarters together if they can continue the success in the second half. Ultimately, though, for Southside, they're not out of it. By any means is this game out of reach for the Mavericks here. So Springdale needs to come out here on defense, get a good stop, and keep the throttle on.
It's going to be a short kick. It's going to be taken by Luke Wyatt at the 20. Wyatt across the 30. Nick Thompson's going to drag him down at the 33. So that's where Southside will start. Sorg is going to come out. David Sorg, the quarterback. He was 9. I'll make sure I get this right. I don't want to get that information wrong. 9 out of 19, 71 yards. Longest pass play for the Mavericks, just 11 yards.
Wow.
The longest rush, that was done by Isaac Gregory. That's a 22-yarder. So Springdale's done a really nice job defensively, just keeping everything in front of them.
Yeah, and I want to say I've only had 2 rushes all game of 10-plus yards.
Yeah, it really has not. There hasn't been a lot for Southside. This is going to be the first play of the second half. Sorg in a 2-back set. Datrion's there. That Springdale defense just nowhere to go. Springdale really blowing up this Southside offensive line. It has been a sore spot for these Mavericks all year.
Yeah, they're not letting anything up the mud, up the gut, up the middle, keeping everything inside the box, and they're doing a great job of swarming.
That was Dingle on the carry. It's going to be looks like about maybe a half a yard loss.
I think they're going to say no loss, no gain.
All right, so it'll bring up second down 10. Again, 2 running back set, 3 wide receivers. Sorg's in the shotgun. He'll fire. Running the corner route, he's got Desmond Lopez Fulbright. That ball's going to be run out of bounds at the 50, so it's a 17-yard pickup and a first down.
Yeah, that was just a good route there by the Southside wide receiver. Unfortunately, Hernandez just couldn't get covering from the slot, just couldn't get over there in time to cut off the ground.
So first down 10. Clock stopped, 11:15 to go here, third quarter. Sorg again. He'll throw. They're going to set the screen. They scored on this play. This is Amari Tucker again, 50-yard line, 45, 40, 35-yard line, still going inside the 30, first down Southside.
Yeah, that's why it's been their biggest play of the night for pretty much both teams, right, of coming off of screenplays. And that just shows you the reason why. Once they get that guy out there in space, anything can happen. Good play there by Southside. Springdale's got to buckle down here.
24-yard pickup gives Southside a first down. They are moving here. 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. This is Dingle. Big hole. Left side, he's going to be inside the 20, close to first down yardage at the 17.
Yeah, this is where Springdale's really got to step up. It seems like they're kind of on their heels right now after 3 big plays. Really need to stop here. Need a momentum change type of play.
Same formation, 2 running backs. Sorg gives to Dingle. He's got first down yardage. He's going to be taken down at the 12-yard line. Datrion there, Eduardo as well. It's going to be enough for that Southside first down.
I think we've got a problem with our clock here. Now it starts to run. Only about 2 seconds have gone off the clock in the last 2 plays.
Well, the good news is they've started keeping it down on the field, so
yeah,
it will get corrected at some point.
As soon as we get a break in the action, I'll sure they'll correct it.
Tucker and Dingle, the running backs. Sorg in the shotgun. He'll throw. They set up the screen. Other side, they got Tucker with nothing but green turf in front of him. He's going to walk into the end zone. They've scored twice on that play. They've burned him a bunch of other times. That's one of those things you're going to have to look at here as Coach Muller gets a chance to talk to his defense.
Yeah, that's got to just be a teaching lesson right here, guys. When they burnt you on it multiple times, every time you think it's too easy to get in the backfield, just know it is. They're setting you up. That every time you think that the lineman in front of you is playing patty cake, just trying to distract you for a second, that's when you know to stay home. That's when you know to drop back and cover that screenplay.
De La Souza on to try the extra point. Snaps high kick is on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 10:25 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale 24, Southside 17. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.
Back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium, 10:25 to go here in the third quarter. The Southside scoring drive, 6 plays, 67 yards. It was a 12-yard touchdown pass from David Sorg to Amari Tucker. That has pulled the Mavericks back within 7.
Not really the way that you wanted this half to start.
No, but now Springdale's going to get the football. Springdale rolled up 315 yards total offense. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Drew Barrett over there, Zach Ardens, voice of the Dogs. This is it. This is the Super Bowl. Also want to welcome in our viewers on KXNA. We got a good one going on. De La Souza gets his foot into it. He's going to hit a sidewinder. It's going to come to Tajon at the 7. Tajon Sparks across the 20, 25, makes 2 guys miss, and he's going to be submarined at about the 27. So 20-yard return will give the Dogs good field position out at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that was Devin Huggins there on the tackle there for Southside. You thought Tajon, especially how shifty him and Davon are, that he might be able to squeeze it out there, but good job by Southside to contain him.
So Landon Phipps will bring the offense out. He has had a good ball game to this point, 7 out of 12 passing for 187 yards. Rushing-wise, 60 yards. Davon, the leading rusher in the game, he's got 63 yards on 13 carries. They'll give it to Davon right out of the gate, and he's going nowhere. It's going to be a 2-yard loss back to the 25-yard line. Looks like Dimitri Young in there. He was one of the Mavericks that got there along with Hayden Hurst, who had gone down in the first half. So glad to see him back. So the 2-yard loss gives Springdale a 2nd down and 12. Quickly they come to the line. 4 wide receiver set. Clock's running. Under 10 minutes to go in the third quarter.
No need to get nervous here, though, if you're Springdale. Still run your game.
Landon fires far side. Screen nearly set up. Davon couldn't hold on, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just one where he's trying to move without the ball before it gets there. You gotta catch it first. I know you got excited. I know you saw some holes there through the peripheral of your left eye, but you got to catch it first.
So it's 3rd down, 11. Clock stopped with 9:45 to go. Springdale 2 out of 5 on 3rd downs in the ball game. This one will come from the 25-yard line. Landon will throw. And he's going to be dragged down. It's going to be a couple of yards on the pickup. It's not going to be near enough for the 1st down. Springdale's going to have to kick.
Yeah, once again, on both sides of the ball, not the way that you wanted to start the second half. And that's kind of the thing that you were worried about going into halftime. Played a great first half, but can you put it all together? Can you come out of half? They've obviously made adjustments. Southside has done a great job on this drive of containing the run, anytime they try to go up the middle on 2 out of the 3 plays, stopped them dead in their tracks. So how are you going to make adjustments from here?
Luke Wyatt drops back deep for Southside. Landon Phipps in to kick. His is his 4th attempt, 37.3 on the first couple, and now we've got whistles and a timeout Southside.
There's some counting issues. I think they might have one too many.
So we'll take the timeout with them. 9:01 to go, third quarter. Springdale leads by 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
.com to begin your Springdale adventure. The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
9:01 to go here in the third quarter. Springdale in punt formation. Landon Phipps back deep for Southside. Luke Wyatt has dropped Landon got it off. Boy, it was nearly blocked, but it's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit at the 46, take a Southside roll, and roll dead at the 42.
Yeah, almost got blocked.
Yeah, that was close.
Trying to see the number. Like you said, the blue on the white.
It's tough.
It is a little tough. It needs to pop a little bit more. I think that'd be number 11, AJ Williams, that got back there and almost blocked it. Took it out of Landon's hands. And, Landon has been a great punter for the Bulldogs all season. That definitely wasn't one of his best.
So Sorg will bring the offense back out. I want to give a shout-out to Jana Kate. She's back here in Springdale watching the football game. She says, you sound great. I sound terrible, as usual.
Well, thank you.
First down 10, David Sorg.
We know who carries this broadcast.
That's exactly right. David Sorg in the shotgun, and he's going to throw. Protection's good. He's going to fire along. He's got Luke Wyatt down the seam. Pass.
Yeah, they're going to
We got a flag. Is the pass complete? They're going to say no.
He jumped a little early.
I think they're going to get Zamarian with the flag.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. I was trying to find a way to weasel it out for Springdale there. But he jumped on it too quickly.
So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. They're going to mark it at the 28 of Springdale when they marks this off. It'll be another first down. And now Southside's got a little something going. After an offense that really struggled in the first half, had 116 yards at halftime, now all of a sudden they're going up and down the field. They found something here with this two-back set, which is something they didn't do in the first half.
No, it wasn't something they did. They just started here in the second half, and it's had great success for Southside. And ultimately, you hate the penalty, but you kind of needed it, because if he didn't jump it that right there, that would have been a completion and 6 on the board.
This is Tucker. He's going to get a couple down to about the 27-yard line, maybe a pickup of 1. Springdale there to make the stop. And now what you got to be careful of if you're Springdale is getting sucked in with that play action.
Yeah, that definitely is something that they might be setting up here, and especially that last play, the separation that the wide receivers are able to get, not just the Wyatt on the outside, the slot guy got a good separation as well.
Sorg to throw, fires quickly, man wide open. Luke Wyatt at the 21. Still going, inside the 15, the 10, and he's going to be run out of bounds inside the 5-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal Southside.
Good play there by Wyatt, staying on his feet, waiting around, watched where his blockers were able to get behind a few of them to extend it. And you're starting to get a little worried about this Springdale defense. They had a great first half, one of the best all season, and just Southside's come out to play the second.
24-yard pickup gives Southside a first and goal at the 3. This is Tucker, and he is going to walk into the end zone. And 4 minutes into the third quarter, this ball game is a 1-point game pending the extra point.
Yeah, momentum has swung completely. The pendulum, it's not going back and forth right now. It is staying on the Southside side. That's too many sides. Southside end.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
De La Souza in to try the extra point. Again, De La Souza, All-State last year as a kicker. He's one of the best.
Oh, he looks good.
Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 8:01 to go here in the third quarter. We are tied at 24. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
In the third quarter, our new score is 24-24. That scoring drives 3 plays, 42 yards, aided by a 15-yard penalty. Now Springdale's got to answer back. They dominated the first half, controlled the first half, and now in 2 drives, Southside's put nearly 100 yards of total offense on the board, and we're just 4 minutes in.
Need to find something, and ultimately, pun intended, need to find the spark here down there. And
one of the sparks would be
I think
what you need.
Tajon's the one to do it, and he's going to get a shot right here.
De La Souza hammers that one into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback, and Springdale's going to start at the 20. Springdale 3 and out on their first drive. Short punt leads to the second touchdown for Southside. We talked about it right before the half, which was you didn't want to get the 2 for 1, but now your offense has seriously got to get. I mean, if nothing else, you've got to flip the field a little bit and give your defense a breather. Yeah. I mean, you can't go 3 and out again. So Landon will bring the offense out. It's going to be that 2 tight end offense. Colby Fisher and Ronnie Stillwell function as the tight ends. Davon is the running back. Landon will give to Davon. Pops it loose. Davon at the 35, the 40. Foot race across the 50, 40-yard line. First down, Springdale.
That's the spark you need right there from Davon Spark.
Big pickup for the Bulldogs. They're going to mark him down at the 35 of Southside. Davon goes for 45, and it's a first down, Springdale. I think we're heading for a shootout.
I think we are. It's setting up to be a classic, and hopefully you like broadcasting the games, but as a fan and as a player, this could be a real nail-biter. It could probably take some years off some Springdale alums and Springdale fans' lives here.
That run puts Davon over 100. Ronnie Stillwell was the running back. This is Landon coming near side, and he's going to lower his head, and he's going to get close to first down yardage. We'll see if they mark him out. They mark him out at the 27.
Yeah, going to be about 3 yards short.
Yeah, it's going to be about an 8-yard pickup. Clock moving, 7:20 to go, third quarter. Again, since the split, Southside has dominated this series 7-3. Last time these teams met was in 2018 in the state playoffs. This for a playoff berth. Davon comes alongside Landon. They'll give it to Davon. Same play they had the 45-yard run on. This one's going to be good enough for a first down to the 20.
Yeah, that was a big hit there by Springdale defender. I believe that was Zach Medlin coming up from the safety spot.
Davon now 113 yards in the ballgame on 16 carries. Does have the 1 touchdown. Landon, the second leading rusher, he's got 13 carries for 68 yards and 2 scores. And that's where we find ourselves. Knotted at 24 here in the third quarter. Junior Reyna, Chris Cortez split out again, that 2 tight end set. Davon the lone running back. Here's Landon on the quarterback power. He's going to get a couple, maybe down to the 18. It'll bring up second down. Clock moving, 6:25 to go.
Flag on something. I'm not sure. I saw somebody get kicked in the face.
Well, let's let them sort it out. We got a personal foul face mask against Southside, so it's going to carry the first down. At least it should.
I think
that's just an undisciplined play.
Yeah, it was. You just can't have that.
So we'll see where they put it down.
I mean, good for Springdale.
Yeah, we'll take the first down yardage.
We're not complaining.
So they put it at the 10, and that is going to be enough for the first down. They'll take the chains away. It's going to be first down and goal. Ball at the 10-yard line. Clock stopped momentarily, now running at 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Landon gives to Davon. He's met in the backfield at the 14-yard line. Hurst on the stop.
That was just a good play there by Hurst for Southside, just blowing straight through that line and making a play.
So now second and goal at the 13. Springdale going to bring Grayson Bowman in. Looks like they're going to spread it out a little bit. Clock moving, 5:44 to go, third quarter. Knotted at 24. Springdale dominating the first half. Now struggling a little bit, and I think we're going to get a flag here.
They weren't set.
Yeah, they weren't set at all. Landon didn't look to his left to make sure everybody was set.
That's not a good.
So that one will back him up to the 18-yard line. And what was once first and goal at the 10 is now going to be second and goal at the 18.
Well, you know what the good thing about, I mean, not really good thing, but the good thing about this game so far, that's probably one of the first 1 or 2 mental mistakes that they've had this game. Normally, by this point in the ball game, that would be about number 7, number 8.
8 penalties total in the game between the two teams. 6 of those were in about a 45-second span.
Because I had to say, that was the first penalty today, wasn't it?
Springdale in a 3-wide receiver set. Now Landon. He's not going to get much. He'll get close to the 15-yard line. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup, and it's going to bring up third and goal.
Really be interesting to see what Springdale's going to do. Do you kind of just play for the field goal here? Do you try to move it back to the center of the field to give your field goal kicker, to give Cortez an easier shot at it, or do you go for it? Do you take a shot at it?
Third and goal, ball at the 16. It's a 4 wide receiver set. Here's Landon. They got Davon wide open. Davon Sparks catches the 4. Touchdown, Springdale. That's the play they ran earlier.
There it is.
And they got him this time. Landon
wide
with a touchdown pass. And the Dogs go up by 6, 30-24.
Great play. Great fake there by Landon. Settling down, kind of looking like he's going to try to run it. Pops the ball back up, just floats it. Says, hey, I don't need to put it on a line. Don't even need to really put it in any special spot. Davon's wide open. He'll just go in, catch it, and cradle it like a baby right into the end zone.
Chris Cortez on to try the extra point. He's 3 out of 3 tonight. Junior Reyno will hold. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. Our new score with 4:46 to go, third quarter. Springdale 31, Southside 24. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere.
4:46 to go in the third quarter. The Springdale scoring drive, 7 plays, 80 yards. Touchdown pass, 16 yards from Landon Phipps to Davon Sparks. The Dogs regain the lead at 31-24, and now you hand it back to a white-hot Southside offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and this is going to be a squib kick. It's going to bounce and keep bouncing to the 21-yard line. This is Wyatt. He's going to be dragged down at the 35. So Southside will start with really good field position, and we're getting the shootout, I think, that we anticipated. It just might be a half late.
Yeah, it is a kind of a half late, but this is the game that you're right, that we anticipated, that we thought we were going to see, is as Southside's offense has really come alive here in the second half after being held to, 116 yards?
116 yards at halftime.
I mean, great first half by the Red Dog defense, but they've really got to step up here.
We can update the battle for Bentonville. It's 49-14. Tigers leading Bentonville West. Last we heard it was 35-0. Fayetteville was leading Har-BER. We'll work to get some updates on those. 1st and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Sorg in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Good protection. He fires that one. Airmail. Nice catch on the far side, I believe. That's Fulbright, Lopez Fulbright.
Yeah.
Pass caught at the, it looks like they're going to mark him out at the 48. Lopez Fulbright with another catch. That's going to be 13 yards and a first down. Sorg has suddenly gotten very hot
he's
here
gotten hot. He's
in the third quarter. He's now 14 for 24 for 162. Threw for 251 in this game last year. This is Tucker. He's going to get to about the 47-yard line.
I know that's not the most impressive run in the world, but it's for positive yards. That's something they didn't do very well in the first half, so you are a little worried if Southside can get a running game going. It doesn't bode well for the Spring Dog team.
We can update the Fayetteville Har-BER game. It's 49-14. Fayetteville leading that game. Most competitive game of the night. So right here, 4:08 to go, third quarter. Springdale by 7. Sorg's in the shotgun. This is Dingle. He's going to be stopped just short. He may wind up getting it. Yeah, I was going to say they had him stopped. And by the way, they're marking this, I
might
think.
Be half a yard, if any, short.
We'll wait and see where they finally put this down. They're going to put it down at the 43, so he's about a half a yard short. Good eyes there. And now a 3rd down and 1, 3:40 to go, third quarter. They found something here with this 2-back set with Dingle and Tucker.
And, I mean, you knew the Southside coaching staff was going to, really.
This is Dingle. He's got first down yardage down near the 40-yard line, and the clock will stop momentarily with 3:27 to go. So we've got ourselves a ball game. We thought we would. These two teams fighting for their lives tonight. One set of seniors, this is going to be the last time they put the pads on. Somebody's going to get the chance to play Cabot or North Little Rock next week. So first down 10, ball's at the 40. Same formation. They are not changing a thing. Sorg's going to throw. He's got a man right down the middle. That's Dingle at the 15-yard line inside the 10. First down Mavericks.
Yeah, that route running there by Southside, you saw both of the running backs just kind of run straight goes, just kind of curled around the offensive line and went straight up, and it just confused the Springdale secondary, kind of had them looking around. All right, would you take him, I take him, and they kind of got their wires crossed, and he was wide open.
30-yard pickup brings up a first and goal. Ball's at the 10. It's still Dingle and Tucker, the running backs. This is Dingle. He's going to get a couple inside the 10-yard line, not much. We'll bring up second and goal. Looks like they're going to give him 2 on that. Clock continues to run, 2:27 to go in the third quarter.
Really interesting to see what Southside goes to right here. Obviously, we know that their bread and butter is through the air, and they've had a lot of success on this drive with that, but they're starting to create a run game.
Sorg to throw, pressure coming. Springdale nearly has him, and they find Tucker, and boy, he dropped it. Wow, he was wide open, and he dropped it. There. So I'm looking at the it is getting cold. I don't know if you can feel it from underneath here. There's an open air vent underneath it. It's starting to get cold outside, and that may have an effect on how this game goes here in the fourth quarter. It's 43 degrees outside. There's no wind really to speak of. If you're watching on TV, it's going from right to left.
If there is any.
I mean, we're looking at the flags above the scoreboard, and they're
the Arkansas State flag's flying, but
the American flag is not.
So
this is
weird.
Third down and goal. Ball at the 8. That's Tucker in motion. Sorg with plenty of time. He fires across the middle. Pass complete. Luke Wyatt, touchdown. Or check that. That's Lopez Fulbright.
Yeah.
So Southside comes right back down the field. They score, and we're an extra point away from being knotted at 31.
That's just a case of giving a guy too much time in the backfield. Sorg had all day, and you know that eventually something's going to open up. The pressure on Sorg just has not been there this second half. Like you saw, especially at the end of the first half, causing that big fumble. They got to do a better job.
De La Sousa's extra points on the way, and good. Our new score with 1:58 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 31. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks. Bring on summer.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
1:58 to go in the third quarter. Springdale, Southside knotted at 31. The scoring drives, 8 plays, 65 yards. De La Sousa has it teed up. Back go the Sparks twins, Tajon and Davon. Waiting for Tajon to get into one of these here and see if we can pop one. Got everything we expected here. Springdale and Southside fighting for that last playoff spot, and we got a good one going. This is going to be Tajon at the 5. Sparks across the 20, 25, and he's going to be run down there at about the 27-yard line. That's where Springdale will start. Springdale with 393 yards of total offense tonight. I was asking you just a second ago, is that the season high?
No. According to your statistics that you've put together, season high 543 versus Bentonville.
Okay.
That seems – is that correct? I'm reading it, but I'm thinking back to the Bentonville game here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look that one up. First and 10, ball at the 26. This is landed. 35, 40, 50. Landed in a foot race. He's gone. One play. Touchdown, Springdale. Landon Phipps with another touchdown run, and the Dogs answer right back. I mean, it might be the first one to 100. By the time this is over.
It may be. Once again, welcome to the Landon Phipps show, baby.
74 yards on the touchdown run.
That's why half of his helmet looks like a different color.
Yeah, he's got all those helmet awards on top of his helmet. That run is 74 yards. He's now got 146 in the ball game, and Chris Cortez is on to try the extra point. We are getting big play after big play after big play here in the third quarter.
That's exactly what you knew you could do against the Southside defense, carving them up on the ground.
Cortez with the extra point up and good with 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Our new score, Springdale 38, Southside 31. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
7 to go in the third quarter. Our score, Springdale 38, Southside 31. We've had 35 points scored in this third quarter, which I think has taken about an hour and a half. The Springdale scoring drives, one play, 74 yards. Landon Phipps doing the honors, and now Southside's going to get the football back. I was asking you about the yards because 393 yards, I know, through three quarters should be at or near their season high. They're now at 467.
Wow.
203 through the air, 264 on the ground as Chris Cortez has it teed up. Back deep, Luke Wyatt. And I believe that's Dingle, Amir Dingle. He is to the top of the screen. Luke Wyatt to the bottom. So, Cortez has it teed up. This is going to be a short kick. It's going to be taken by Wyatt at the 23. Luke Wyatt. Across the 35-yard line. He's going to get out near the 40, and that's where Southside will start. So let's all catch our breath here.
The longest third quarter. I mean, sitting here normally during a normal game this season here at 9:18 Central Standard Time.
We're in the middle of the fourth quarter, maybe the end.
Oh, we're about 4-minute mark. 4 minutes to go in the fourth.
We have had quite the third quarter, 35 points. By my math, we've had over 400 yards of total offense. That's where we are.
That's incredible.
That's where we are.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting back to Fort Smith by 11.
I don't think so. Sorg in the shotgun, three wide receiver set. They've gone exclusively with this formation here in the second half. Sorg's going to throw. Plenty of time. He fires in the flat. That's complete to Lopez Fulbright. He's taken down by Tajon Sparks. It's a couple of yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up second down.
Great hit there by Tajon. Wrapped him up and just held on and drug him down. That is form tackling right there, especially in an open field situation.
It's a 4-yard pickup out to the 44. 2nd and 6 upcoming. We go under a minute to go here in the third quarter. It was a 14-point lead for Springdale at halftime. They lead by 7 right now. This is Dingle, and Springdale's not having any of it. Zach Turner down at the bottom of that pile.
This is where Springdale really needs to grab onto that momentum and hold on to it tight. The big defensive stop will do that right here.
Conway leading Bryant 29-17. Those are two numbers 1 and 2 in 7A.
A little shocked with that one.
And my good friend Jeff Matthews keeping me updated on that one. This is 3rd down and 6. Southside on the Knights, 5 out of 10 on 3rd downs. Remember, they started 0 for 4. Sorg to throw. Here comes that screen. Amari Tucker. 1st down yardage 50. Tucker's in the clear. So Marion's going to run him down inside the 30-yard line.
Thought it might be a chance for a horse collar there, especially the way that they landed. No flags thrown out, so.
He wrapped his hand around the shoulder, didn't grab behind the jersey, but it's enough for a 1st down. It's going to be placed at the 25-yard line to pick up a 31 yards, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Hey,
everybody take a breath.
Let's hold them up.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming up. Springdale leads 38-31. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McLarty Daniel. Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all make.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. It is cold outside. It is now in the 40s. Welcome to fall. And
it was 57 when I pulled up, by the way.
It is not that anymore. It is getting chilly outside, but to be honest, these teams are white hot on the field right now. They put up a bunch of points, 35 points in the third quarter. We're at 38-31. Southside has the football. First down and 10. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Springdale had given up 116 yards. 116 yards at halftime. They've given up 200 in the third quarter.
Wow.
I mean, that's how quickly this thing has flipped. And it has more to do with Southside and their execution than it does with the Springdale defense.
Oh, it really does. It's Southside executing and doing what we thought they were going to do coming into the game.
This is Dingle. He's going to get down near the 20-yard line. It'll be about a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up second down and 5.
And it's all thanks to really what Southside has been doing, this two-back formation. They haven't gone away from it. They started the second half with it, and they've run it the entire third quarter and now to start the fourth, and they're going to stay in it.
This is Dingle again. He's got first down yardage inside the 10, still going, and it's going to be a first down for Southside.
Yeah, one of the main reasons that their offense is getting together has been Dingle. Dingle's might not have had the most explosive plays here tonight, but he's had the most consistent carries on the ground, always popping off for about 4 or 5, even a 6 or a 7 one here.
First and goal, ball at the 10. Sorg in the shotgun. They're going to give it to Tucker. He trying to bounce outside. Springdale's got him run down at the 9. Not much there.
Good job there by Springdale to push him out. When he's already that far out, just know if you keep pushing him, that sideline's almost like a 12th man. You know, it's a friend of yours. He's going to eventually have to cut back into you.
So it's going to be second down and goal. Ball at the 9. Clock running, 10:55 to go in the ball game. 38-31 our score. This just feels like whoever has the ball last is going to win it.
Or whatever defense gets a big stop.
Here's Sorg. Firing corner, touchdown, Southside. It's Lopez Fulbright again, his second touchdown catch in as many drives. And the Dogs find themselves up 1 pending the extra point.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there with Hernandez right there from the safety spot. I don't know if he got crisscrossed on a route between to create that separation, but not a great play by Hernandez.
So De La Souza in to try the extra point. Now, you were saying during the break you thought Tejon was getting close. Hopefully Tejon can get there, knock one of these things down. Snaps on the way. Tejon nearly got there.
How has he not gotten one this season? It seems like every time he gets closer and closer.
10:40 to go in the ball game. We're now knotted at 38. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Some models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McCartydaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks
10:40 to go in the ball game. We're tied at 38. David Sorg with a touchdown pass to Desmond Lopez Fulbright has brought the game back to even. Springdale sends back Tejon and Davon Sparks. De La Souza has it teed up. 7 plays, 60 yards was the touchdown drive. And now, if you're Springdale, you know you got to recalibrate and you got to put more points on the board.
That you actually do. And you know, honestly, right now, trying to think about your defense here, because like I said, I think the team that ultimately gets a stop is going to be the winner. The team that has to punt first is going to be on the wrong side of this.
This is Davon Sparks. He will get out to the 29-yard line, and that's where Springdale will start. They scored on 1 play the last time.
That brings me to my point. Do you want to kind of give your defense a little bit of breather, try to put a little bit of a drive together, or you know, go for the big play, go for another Landon Fifth show type of play?
Bryant now has just scored, and Conway leads that one 29-24. That's the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state. Springdale's going to set up at the 29-yard line. They'll go with 2 running backs set. This is Davon, and he's going to be run down. That's Hurst. He's had a couple of those plays tonight. And now Springdale is going to lose 4 yards back to the 26.
Yeah, Hurst has done a good job all night of kind of picking and choosing when he blitzes and runs through that offensive line, gets untouched there. Just not a good job by the front line for Springdale to pick him up.
So to bring up 2nd down 13, Springdale going to bring 4 wide receivers out of the huddle. Ronnie Stillwell alongside Landon in the backfield. Springdale with 464 yards of total offense, looking to set up the screen. There's Davon at the 25. Makes one guy miss, and he's going to get out near the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hopefully Davon's okay. You kind of saw his head kind of bounce off the turf there. He seems to be fine. Never a good sign when you see the helmet act like a ball. That boom, boom.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Ball's resting at the 30-yard line. Springdale on the night on 3rd downs, 3 out of 7.
Big play right here. Got to convert.
Landon in the shotgun. He'll throw. They set up the screen to Ronnie Stillwell at the 30. Ronnie's not going to get there. Southside seen that a couple times, ready for it.
Yeah, but you can't blame him for running it right. It's worked all night.
Dimitri Young, the middle linebacker, sniffed that one out. Now Southside is going to get the football back. And, we were talking during the break, it just felt like whoever got the first stop was going to sort of seize momentum in this game. And now that's Southside.
Yeah, now you're starting to get a little worried. I mean, as far as this kind of cat and mouse game that you've been playing this second half of you score, they score, you score, they score, you've been the chasee, right? And now it's setting up a situation where late in this game you might have to be the chaser.
Phipps gets the kick away. It's not a good one. It's going to bounce at the 47 and take a nice Springdale roll. Wyatt's going to pick it up at the 42. Not a dog in sight for a minute. And now they're going to run him down at the 47. So it'll be a 5-yard return. And Springdale is going to send that defense out.
How do they answer? How does Springdale stop this 2 running back set of Southside? They just haven't been able to figure it out. What is so special about the 2? I mean, I know how it's opening up the run game because you're getting a lead blocker, right? When you have an extra man to kind of blow up the hole, that ultimately helps. But as far as the passing game goes, outside of the 2 running back curl and goes, what's really that?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'll have to ask why what advantage it gives you, but. With 9:04 to go in the ball game, Southside's got the football at the 47-yard line. We're tied at 38, and here comes Amari Tucker. Tucker across the 50 into Springdale territory. It's going to wind up being about a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down for Southside.
Trying to see, they might call him a little bit short, about a foot short here.
Boy, they did. They did.
I know.
So we'll call it 2nd and less than a yard. Tucker's got 32 yards rushing. This is Tucker again, now a 1st down. He's going to be cut down at the 40-yard line.
Got spun there a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
I think that was
Landon Phipps on the tackle.
Still a line from the great movie Waterboy. And now he's on defense. Last game of the year, Brent. Can't hold anything back now.
That's exactly right. Hey, it's win or go home. 1st and 10, ball at the 39. Sorg in the shotgun, 2 running backs. They've gone exclusively with this formation in the second half. Sorg. That's the play they scored on. And Lopez Fulbright's going to get into the end zone for another Southside touchdown. He has scored 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, 2 of them on that play.
Yeah,
it's just a post corner.
That's all it is. I mean, it's just a very simple corner route, and the separation by the safety. I don't know what's creating the. We had Hernandez earlier in the last drive. That was Landon. What is he doing in his route running that is creating so much chaos?
It's a bit of a rub. It's a bit of a rub that they're getting away with because they've gotten away with it a couple of times. Yeah. De La Souza on to try the extra point, kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 8:09 to go in the ball game. Southside 45, Springdale 38. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed. and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available.
8:09 to go in the ball game. The Southside scoring drives, 3 plays, 53 yards. It's Lopez Fulbright with the touchdown. And, we were talking during the commercial that it's a rub route.
Yeah.
They're running a shallow corner with a slant attached to it, and Landon's sort of running into the traffic.
Yeah. I mean, that's why
technically,
you run the crossing
technically
routes,
it's
right?
an illegal play, but everybody runs it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you run it.
Yep.
It's to run that rub and to get defenders lost in the chaos.
De La Souza has it teed up. He'll send it to Tajon at the 4. Tajon Sparks across the 20. He's got a seam, 25-30. Trying to come past Luke White. He doesn't. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So Springdale start with really good field position. And now, for the first time tonight, you find yourself down.
Yeah, like I said, all night you've been the chasee. Now you're having to be the chaser. Hopefully, you don't really switch up from what you've been doing. What you've been doing outside of the last drive, where you went 3-and-out, has been working. No need to panic. Plenty of time. Your defense hasn't played the best half, but we know that they can get it done. We saw it all the first half.
Springdale's been outscored 14-0 here in the fourth quarter. The Dogs trail by 7 at 45-38. 2 running backs set. Here's Landon on the quarterback power. 45, 50. He's going to be real close to first down yardage. Got an assist there from the Southside defense. I think that was Hurst again.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to mark him at the 48, so it'll be just short of the first down. Call it an 8-yard gain. Clock running, 7:40 to go.
Yeah, no need to even really worry about the clock. Let it tick down. Let it tick.
Final out of Bentonville. Bentonville beats West 56-21 tonight. So they'll be the 2 seed in the playoffs. Here's Landon. Got the first down. They'll mark him at the 44. So a couple of yards on the pickup, and the clock will stop momentarily at 7:20, and the Dogs pick up the first down.
I know we talked about it a lot tonight, especially here on senior night, possibly the last time that we get to see Landon Phillips and just a great season, the individual season that he's had, just the toughness. I mean, you see it right there, just leading with his head and sacrificing his body to get every single yard.
Here comes Landon again. Big hole, 35, still going. Landon Phipps inside the red zone down at the 14-yard line. Landon putting the team on his back with another big run.
You've seen it all year. It's like I said, Landon Phipps, though. If he's on, everybody just get out of his way because he's running.
It has been like you said, it has been the Landon Phipps show. He has got 188 yards on the ground tonight, and he's looking for just a little bit more to make this thing a tie ball game back at 45. And we said it at the start of this quarter, it just feels like whoever's going to have the ball last is going to win this thing. First down and 10, ball at the 14. Here's Davon. Still going. And he'll get halfway there, down at about the 7. Davon now with 114 yards rushing. Springdale has put together 520 yards of total offense. 310 of that has been on the ground. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball at the 7-yard line. 2 running backs set. Here comes Landon. Fights his way down near the goal line. It's going to be enough for the first down.
Good run. What does that put Landon on the game today?
On the game, 194, unofficially.
Right now, unofficially, Landon Phipps is only 48 yards away from breaking 1,000 rushing yards on the season. He started the game with 758.
This is Landon. He's going to lose a few back to the 6-yard line.
A little slow to get up. Hopefully he'll be okay. He did take a hard hit there. Man, is that boy tough. I mean, just sacrificing his body for this Springdale team. He's not ready for his season to be over. He wants to play another week. He wants to try to shake some things up in the postseason.
So it'll bring up second and goal. Ball's back at the 6. They'll spread it out for wide receivers. Southside showing blitz. It's not something they've done a ton tonight. Here's Landon to throw. Landon. Incomplete, looking for Junior Reyna. It's going to bring up third down.
Had him there, too, if he just gotten the ball up a bit. Probably Reyna could have just caught it and just fell backwards right into the end zone.
Well, now here's what you're thinking here. If you don't pick this up on third down, you're going.
You're going for it.
You're certainly going. You haven't stopped anybody, so you're. At this point, you just want to play.
You're not settling for a field goal.
So it's going to bring up third and goal. Ball's at the 6. 5:10 to go in the ball game. Springdale down by 7. They're going to go with a power set here. 2 tight ends. Landon gives to Davon. Davon into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. So Davon Sparks with his second touchdown rushing. He's got 3 in the ball game, and the Dogs are a point away from tying this up.
What a game do we have here today. Instant classic. You hope this thing goes out with the bang, and Springdale comes out on the winning side. But, man, is this how you want to close out the regular season?
This is fun.
This is fun football, ladies and gentlemen, and it's fun for us to call.
So Chris Cortez comes on to try the extra point. Springdale down by 1. It looks like they're bringing a football back in. Davon, as I mentioned, his second rushing touchdown. He does have 1 receiving. So 3 on the night. Cortez. His kick is on the way. And it's good. So with 5:07 to go in the fourth quarter, a familiar refrain. We're tied again, this time at 45. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
So I've been doing competition barbecue for 15 years.
5:07 to go in the ball game. Springdale, Southside tied at 45. The Springdale scoring drives 8 plays, 56 yards.
We just did some more math unofficially.
Unofficially.
It's not official until after
Not
the
till
game.
tomorrow when I redo all the stats.
Yes. Unofficially right now, Landon Phillips by himself has 399 yards of total offense on the ground and through the air. Oh, my goodness. Have yourself a day.
189 on the ground, 210 through the air. Cortez has it teed up. They're going to send a knuckleball bounding at the 25. Southside's going to wind up with great field position out of this. Levon Nebon is going to drag down, I believe that's Luke Wyatt. No, check that.
Yeah,
that was Wyatt. So Southside's got great field position in Springdale territory.
No, now that you're back to tied up 45 apiece, 5 minutes to go in the game, how concerned are you with clock management here? And we've seen that be somewhat of an Achilles heel for the Springdale coaching staff this year. Haven't done the best job of managing the clock.
So 5 minutes exactly. 45-45 our score. Sorg brings the offense out. Here we go. David Sorg hands off to Dingle. Amir Dingle is going to get a couple. We'll call it 3 to the 46.
Great tackle there by Junior Flores there because Dingle had some green grass on the outside. Could have gone for a lot more.
Bryant scored with 24 seconds left in the game to beat Conway.
Wow.
It's that kind of night on week 10. Sorg, under pressure, fires into the dirt looking for Luke Wyatt. That's going to fall incomplete. Junior Flores with the pressure, and now it's third down and 6.
Big play.
Again, it just feels like whoever has the ball last is going to win this thing.
It really does.
Davon Sparks going to check in the secondary for Springdale. Ricardo Gonzalez is going to take a seat.
Got to get your playmakers in there, right?
Right. Southside 6 out of 11 on third downs tonight. 4 wide receiver set. First time in the second half they've gone anything but 2 backs. Springdale jumps off sides. Ooh, and he got back. Kane Pinto got lucky there. There's Sorg. Under pressure. They've got the screen set up, and Springdale's there. Kane read it. Nice play by Kane Pinto. Springdale's going to get the football back.
Yeah, they are. Great job by the Springdale Red Dog defense. That's exactly what you wanted to see right here. Now, if you're Southside, what do? It looks like they're going to keep Soares and the offense back on the field. I'd be shocked if they don't go back to the 2 running back set. It's worked all night. Why would you change up if you're Southside? They're going to call a timeout. They're going to talk this one over.
I don't know what you do. I mean, neither defense is playing really great.
They're kind of in no man's land.
Maddie, we'll hold it here. I mean, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Kim Dameron over there, I mean, you're playing for your playoff lives.
Yeah.
45-45. The scoreboard's incorrect. It's got 46-45, but it is 45-45.
Yes, it is.
But, I mean, you're 4th and 6 here. I don't think, and I'll double-check this here, neither team has attempted a 4th down conversion tonight.
No, they haven't. Everybody has been kind of playing conservative on 4th down. Right now, though, you're a little bit in no man's land. You know, you don't want to I mean,
now
it's just so tough to pick from this side of the field, you know?
Here's a number for you. Springdale's opponents have converted 56% of 4th down conversions.
That's a big number.
That's a big number. That number should not be that high.
No,
but with
shouldn't.
4:26 to go, they're going to send the offense out. This is a gutsy call by Kim Dameron in the Southside offense. 4th down, the line to reach is the 39 of Springdale.
And they're only going with the single back here.
Yeah, they are.
Shocked they mixed it up. It worked all the second half.
And Springdale is man across the board. They're going to snap it. Sorg's going to throw. Down the middle. Pass caught. Lopez Fulbright at the 37. That guy's come up big here in the second half.
You knew he was going to go to one or two people. He was going to go to Lopez Fulbright, or he's going to his favorite man, Luke Wyatt.
Lopez Fulbright now 8 catches, 112 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He's been money here in the second half. That's enough for a first down, and now the clock running at 4:05 to go in the ball game. Southside's got a new set of downs. This is Amir Tucker. Inside the 30, 25, and he's on his way towards the end zone. Amir Tucker's going to score, and with 3:55 to go, Springdale's going to go down 6.
Man, just a hole opened up wide out there for Amir Tucker. He recognized it, saw it, then made a nice little juke step over to the left, running up and down right along the sidelines for 7. Oh, that one hurt.
So Amir Tucker goes from 37 yards out. He's got 74 yards in the game on 10 carries, and now a huge extra point by De La Souce to give Southside a 7-point lead. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. Boy, Tajon. He is getting so close to those. The kick is good, and with 3:55 to go in the ball game, we've got a 7-point game. Our new score, Southside 52, Springdale 45. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
The last 10 years we've been in catering, and then the last 2 years we've started a fundraising business using barbecue to raise money for kids, schools, churches, organizations, anybody that needs to raise money. We use barbecue to do that, kind of following our passion, helping others. We just started raising money for the career and technical education classes at Springdale Public Schools for the Springdale Athletic.
55 to go in the ball game. Want to welcome everybody on KXNA. Whoever's just stumbling in from Dixon Street.
You stumbled into a good one.
You stumbled into a good one. 52-45 is our score. Southside's Jackson De La Hoose has it. There it is. He has it teed up. Back deep for the Dogs. Tajon and Davon Sparks. I mean, bodies have got to be getting tired back there.
It's got to be.
End-over-end kick's going to come to Tajon at the 5. Tajon Sparks across the 20. Looking for room now in a foot race, 20-yard line, 25, 30, 35, cuts back, 40-yard line, still going. He's going to go down at the 43, and that's where Springdale will start. Springdale's got 3 timeouts, plenty of time. And now,
ultimately, the big challenge is not leaving enough time for Southside,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. I mean,
that's the scary part.
And that's what, I mean, now, you've got a long way to go here and a lot of clock to manage. 3:43 left in the ballgame. Springdale's offense is coming back onto the field. They run 61 plays tonight, Southside 64. So, I mean, comparatively speaking, depth should start to take form here. Here's Landon. He's going to roll forward. He should have got. Yeah,
they're going to stop him short. He should have fell forward for about another 2 yards.
Yeah, they're going to put it down at the 48. Landon.
They should have been closer to the 50 on that one.
That's a 5-yard pickup. That's going to put Landon at 194 now.
Right, 194. What I say, he was 50.
He was at 399 total.
Yeah, and he was only, I think, like 48 yards from breaking the 1,000-yard rushing mark.
So Landon's going to throw. Going to fire long. He's got Cortez down the sidelines. Pass caught. And they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So back and forth we go. Chris Cortez with another great catch down the sidelines. And the Dogs are in business in the Storms Orthodontics red zone.
Yeah, you're in business, but that clock still says 3 minutes. It's going to be a lot of time for this Mavericks team if you score here.
We've seen 63 points here in the second half.
That is incredible.
63 points. This is crazy.
This is an instant classic, my friend.
3:03 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 20. This is Landon. Inside the 15, and he's still going, and he's going to be bounced out. Boy, he's going to be real close to first down yardage.
Yeah, they're going to – I think they're going to say keep the clock running. I saw a windmill there. They got the clock still running.
So they're going to put it down at the 11. It's a 9-yard pickup, and, the clock running's not the worst thing in the world at this point.
Thing.
You got your full complement of timeouts. Bunch formation to the top of the screen. Junior Reyna's down here at the bottom. And Landon going to throw. He's firing, looking for Reyna. Pass broken up nicely.
No flags on the play either. That was just good D. And you knew that's where he was going. And as soon as Junior made the break, I think if Landon would have let the ball go a little bit sooner, I'm talking, not even half a second. I'm talking like a quarter of a second. That would have been a completion for a touchdown.
Boone Thong on the breakup. Nice defensive play there. Clock stopped, 2:27 to go. It's 3rd down and 1. Springdale going to bring the heavy set in. Here he comes, Landon Phipps. 1st down yardage. And he's going to fall inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 7-yard pickup. Clock will stop momentarily at 2:21. Springdale down by 7. Clock's now running. Springdale put the offense out there again with the heavy set. Here comes Landon. He is met there. That's Dimitri Young again. No gain on the play.
The clock's running. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're
right here in the red zone.
To your point, you do not want to give Southside the football back if you can help it. And we're going to get a timeout. 1:53 to go in the ball game. Springdale is down by 7, but they are driving. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Foundation and then the Springdale Education Foundation. So we started that program last week. We're about 4 days into it, and it's been going great. We've got a lot of people supporting kids and supporting the foundations. And getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's coming up around the corner, so we're selling smoked turkeys and smoked hams to raise money for those groups.
$1:53 to go in the ball game. Springdale down by 7. Here's the situation. Southside just used their last timeout. We were talking about this. If they were to, this might be a situation where they just let Springdale score. Let them score and get as much time as you can for Sorg in that offense, because Springdale's not going to kick it deep.
No.
You're going to get good field position out of the deal one way or another.
They've started I think their furthest drive has started at the 34.
So it's 2nd down and goal. Springdale going to spread it out a little bit. Bunch formation. Here's Landon. They run a little post corner, and he is wide open. Junior Reyna, touchdown, Springdale.
Yeah, they let him score. You see that. They gave up. They wanted him to score.
It's Junior Reyna's first career touchdown. And the Dogs are back within 1 at 52-51. That's an infamous number around here.
Yeah, the defense gave up. That's exactly what they were doing. They said, hey, guys, no matter what, just let him get in.
Yeah,
if you got to carry him into the end zone.
That'd be an interesting question for Kim Dameron after the game. Is okay, you call the timeout, or you're just saying, okay, let them in because we want as much time. We're not stopping them.
No.
And now we're going to get a timeout. 1:48 to go in the ball game. Is Springdale setting up a 2-point play?
I don't know. Why? I mean, you're still.
There's a lot going on here, but
you haven't been able to stop them either. I mean, even if you take the 1-point lead, it
doesn't do you any good.
It doesn't, because all you have to do, and you have one of the best kickers in the state. All he's got to do is get around the 30, and you're going to basically be giving him the ball back at the 35.
Guys, they're sending the offense out.
This is too gutsy. I mean, with playoffs on the line, we've seen 52-51 before.
We go.
And we've seen this before. That's regular season, right?
Yeah.
This is as postseason as it gets. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
All right, so here we go. Springdale going to go for 2. They're going to go 4 wide. Ronnie Stillwell's the running back. Landed to throw. Blitz coming. In the face of the blitz. Incomplete. Southside holds them. The risk reward. The risk reward. You get it?
I think it's too much risk. It's this type of game where you're gotten back and forth. You still have a chance at overtime. Oh, now.
Well, now you've got 2 timeouts, and you've got the opportunity to go, I guess, recover an onside kick.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what's going to happen here, but.
Wow. This has been.
What a game.
I'm going to be honest with you.
103
points. I have called classic playoff games in Arkansas high school history. I'm thinking back to a Prairie Grove Nashville game back in 2012. It was just same sort of thing. Billy Dawson, Danny Absher going up and down the field. This has been as good as any of them. And this has been one of the best games I've ever done. And it ain't over. We got 1:48 to go. Springdale's got 2 timeouts. That Springdale defense has really been gashed here in the second half, but now's the time. They've been outscored 42-27 in the second half.
We're coming up on a 3-hour high school game.
Yeah.
That's the type of game we're having here, folks.
Yeah, this has been a fever
And I've enjoyed every second of it.
So Springdale's going to set up the onside kick. Chris Cortez has it teed up. Southside.
Look, they changed up the front line. They got number 5, Luke Wyatt.
Luke Wyatt's right here. They've sent out the hands team. Springdale's going to try and hop one down there and see if we can come up with a loose football.
Yeah, they got Lopez full right behind him there, and then Connors.
Here we go.
Too.
Got to go 10 yards. Wyatt falls on it at the 50. So Luke Wyatt, for the moment, saves the day for Southside. And now, if you're Southside, here's your question. I mean, do you run it? Do you throw it? Do you try? 1 first down and it's probably over.
Yeah, I think you run the ball. I think you go back to your 2 running back set. You bring back in that lead blocker that you've had that's worked for most of the second half. And honestly, the last time they scored was on a run play, which was Amari Tucker, if I do recall. So there's been so many touchdowns, so many points. It's hard to.
They're all running together.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to go back and watch this thing tomorrow just to get all the names right. So it's first down, 10, balls at the 50. Springdale going to be active, trying to strip the football. This is Dingle. And he's going to get down to the 43, and you're going to have to call the timeout right away. Nope, they're going to go on second down with the timeout.
Yeah, because he only got 2 here.
Only got 2 left.
Now, if you're Southside, you wouldn't snap that ball till you're within 5.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't, but.
Play clock right now at 25. Game clock now at 1:20. You're going to call a timeout either way after this. It's 52-51 our score. Winner of this ball game is going on to the playoffs. Loser's going to head to the offseason. Southside, same formation. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, Sorg in the shotgun. Here comes Dingle again. And he's going to get real close.
They're going to call it. They're going to give it to him.
I got one guy short of the 40.
One's on it.
Yeah, and I think the guy on the far side's got the call. So it's going to be a first down. And Springdale calls their second timeout of the half.
After this game, it's ultimately really.
They didn't call the timeout. So.
Clock management.
Play clock's at 15. Game clock sitting at 43.
They're going to hike this. They're going to snap this ball with 30 seconds left in the game. You're almost cutting yourself off here.
5 seconds, 4 seconds on the play clock. This is Dingle. It's not going to get much, maybe 2 out of it. And Springdale's going to call the timeout with 24 seconds left in the ball game. 52-51 our score. Springdale now with 1 timeout left.
Man, you almost hate it. This is the way this team has fought and has played here tonight. You know, it could have been very easy to kind of pack it in. You know, you're 1-8. Yeah, you got a chance at the playoffs, but you're kind of staring down some of the best teams in the state. That's not what happened here tonight. This Springdale team, they came out and fought. They came out to play. Landon Phipps, I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know if I've ever seen a better performance by a quarterback at any level. High school, college, NFL, Pee-wee, it doesn't matter what, backyard football. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback do what Landon Phipps has done here tonight.
He has accounted for 456 yards of total offense tonight.
All I know is he's getting one of my ups on Monday show,
5 touchdowns.
for sure.
5 touchdowns
Man.
for Landon Phipps tonight.
He might get all my ups on Monday at halftime.
Southside's going to go into the victory formation. They've only got to snap it 2 more times, and that's going to do it. Sorg will take a knee back at the 43. Springdale calls the timeout. And now, you know, we do this every year when we talk about this. I thought they called the timeout. I thought Coach Hobbs called the timeout, but it doesn't look like they did.
I don't think he's going to.
I don't think so either.
He's going to accept
Clock's going to hit the last 5 seconds of the ball game. Southside's going to go on to the playoffs with a 1-point victory over Springdale, 52-51.
Man, what a game.
What an incredible football game. If you were not entertained, I don't know what else we can do for you. It was a hell of a football game. 52-51 is our final score. Landon Phipps, again, 456 yards of total offense in his final game in the red and white for the Bulldogs. You know, every year we do this when we talk about, you know, the end of the season and the seniors, and you get to know them, and you cover them, you watch them every week, and, man, there's a bunch of guys on this football team that you're going to miss next season. But, you know, like we always say, next season is next season. Everybody gets rejuvenated. You replant the seeds.
Anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen. So, you know, we're certainly looking forward to this. The Dogs are going to finish up the year at 1-9, and I mean, they, like you said earlier, you couldn't have asked anymore. They would have been real easy for them to pack it in. At 1-8, it would have been very, very easy for them to pack it in and say, yeah, we don't want to do this.
The heart on this team is
they played
huge.
their hearts out tonight. And look, you can play your hearts out and still come up on the short end of this. 1-point victory in this kind of ball game. They went for it at the end. Gutsy call. You can question it all you want. And of course, hindsight's 20/20. But you know, I applaud them for going for it. You know, hey man, take your chance. Take your chance.
Believe
to see
in
what
yourself,
happens,
right?
Well, we have enjoyed every minute of the 2021 football season, and I'll be back with you in January when basketball starts up. I just saw Coach Jeremy Price just a little while ago, gave me a thumbs up. His basketball team is going to be something this year, guys. I'm telling you now. They are going to be one of the dark horses in the 7A or 6A West now. Final thoughts. Your first season in the Cardinal and White.
Man, what a ride. What a ride it's been here not just at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, but across the Northwest Arkansas in this 7A West. Man, just a lot of great talent. Seen a lot of great guys for Springdale, a lot of great guys of teams that they've played against, and it's been a special year. It's been great to join you every week and to join the audience of Springdale here to bring you Bulldog football. And man, players like Landon Phipps, they don't come around often. Just the heart and the soul of this team. That performance, you feel heartbroken for just how much they fought. And it wasn't just tonight, right? We've seen this team fight so much this year. We've seen this team fight so much that I swear they are 4 or 5 plays away from being a 4-6 team, from being a 5-5 team.
Yep.
I mean, they are so close. Just to sum up this team as a 1-9 team is unfair, and it's unjust to those kids out there who played their hearts out all 10 weeks of this season, and by golly, they did a great performance at the end, and it's going to be missed, but I love the effort and just an instant classic here tonight.
I want to say thanks to Rochelle Nichols and her class, and Maddie, we call her Captain Stubing.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain Stubing. She's been our moral compass all year for Jack and Hesper and all the guys who.
Not enough goss though.
She was bad with the gossip. She was our TMZ reporter. She was terrible about that stuff. But even the folks that Hesper and the crew over at Bulldog TV that tape the TV show every week. We do appreciate it.
Very
Without
much
them, I mean, you and I are up here talking to ourselves. So we will be back in January for Bulldog basketball. For Drew and our entire BSN crew, we bid you adieu. One last time from Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, our final score tonight, Southside 52, Springdale 51. Good night, everybody.